Assessed. There has to be an honest discussion on that, and that won't happen unless there's uprising. You know, that's just a fact.
That's a fact, Jack.
There's no, I mean, everything we were experiencing, a lot of what we're experiencing too, I go back to, again, the big of Reagan's presidency, one of the lasting legacies was crushing the working class. It was crushing unions. And the fact that there is not a union voice or some voice of labor, or maybe there is out there, but it's not in the same way. You know, it just seems like the economic pie has been so distorted in their favor that there has to be some sort of a rebalancing of this. I mean, come on. You can bitch about the government all you want being inefficient. You got to cough some fucking money up.
Look at you. You are starting out. You were thinking of this the whole fucking drive.
No, man. No, you know what's good about this? I'm on the fly. When I think about it too much, that's when I get into problems.
I'm
Keith.
on the fly.
You know, when you ever had that with the set where I have these 4 jokes I'm going to tell over, and I know it's going to work this way, and your expectations don't get met, and it throws you off sometimes. The best sets are half scripted, half off the cuff, which is what we have on this show. So let's kick it in, man.
All right. We're going to start quicker. We got 10 seconds then.
Well, yeah, there's that. I mean, that's a big thing. It's the nature of the market change. It's a global market that this country didn't compete anymore. You know, other countries took it. The narrative when I was growing up was the Japanese. Oh, my God, the Japanese. There's always this need to have some fucking enemy, and I hate that. I hate that being part of it.
Starting in 2 minutes, everybody. Kroshus and Larry are having a debate. We'll start after that.
Ah. like a silver balloon. Frankenstein's monster is
All right, we're starting.
From Atlanta, Fulton County.
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
Purple color I see. Then you maintain the status.
December 7th, 19.
I'm gonna question a psychopath.
I got me.
Now we're in.
Tell you what, we're starting out strong.
Yeah.
This was actually an epic clash. These teams.
Well, that's why it's on television.
They were both undefeated. There was 1 and 2. It was Earl and Ohio State went undefeated. And there's a controversial play. There's a controversial play in this.
That's the big.
No.
That's the big spoiler. You're spoiling it for us.
Well, I don't want to, but there's a controversial play. But
is this when the guy tackles the other fucking player?
Charles White won the Heisman Trophy this year. He was a running back for USC. And by the way,
didn't Ohio State coach do that? Tackle the other player?
No, what happened was it was during the Gator Bowl. It was Woody Hayes. It was Woody Hayes' last year. This is Earl Bruce's first year. So this is on the heels of their Gator Bowl embarrassment when they lost to Clemson. This guy, Charlie Bauman, intercepted a pass from Art Schleister, who's quarterback in this game for Ohio State, intercepted a pass and then ran out of bounds onto the Ohio State. And I was 9 years old watching this. He ran out of bounds onto the Ohio State sideline, a Clemson player. And Woody Hayes started blasting him in the neck. Hit him 3 solid times.
Right to the helmet?
No, in the neck.
Oh, there
he was
you
going
go.
after the neck.
Well, you got to go for skin.
You know what I mean? Like, he's going to crush his
He read
larynx.
The Hobbit. He got between the dragon's fucking armor.
So and you see Charlie Bauman, literally, he drops the ball. He's like, what is happening? Like he was like, you could tell by his body language, it did not make sense what was happening. It was Woody Hayes, and then he did it again later in the game, and he had done it the previous season against Michigan. They lost to Michigan in Michigan 14-6.
That's when you know it wasn't current times because he wasn't in jail. They let him coach.
Oh, I know
exactly.
It's like he should have been arrested for crying out loud.
Welcome in. Let me do the intro real quick. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Keith Pazel. This is my podcast. I'm
Adam Kroshus.
You are Adam Kroshus. You fucking came in extra fucking edibled up and hot today. It's going to be a good show.
I am. I'm feeling good.
So what we do is we watch television and we talk about the world and all that through what is on television. We're going to talk about TV history. We're going to do a lot of fun stuff.
Pop in a Hallmark movie in there, maybe.
I think that's the back through channel right here.
So, but I'm watching.
Life is good.
I'm watching that game, Clemson and Ohio State, and Woody Hayes. Well, the previous year when they played Michigan, they lost 14-6 in Michigan, and there was a cameraman on the Ohio State sideline, and Woody Hayes was like taking his hat off and throwing it on the ground. He was apoplectic. I mean, just like clenching fists, like literally throwing a temper tantrum.
This is why they shouldn't have let coloreds in the game.
No. He actually said all the black players said they liked playing for him because he treated everyone the same.
I always
like
tried to
dirt,
get that.
like dirt.
Oh, that's great.
Because he treated everyone shitty.
That's not great, but I like
Exactly,
that.
yeah.
I like that. I like anecdotes about shitty people.
but he said. With Woody Hayes, with Charlie Bauman, he did in Michigan. Here's what it is: the cameraman was showing his meltdown on the sideline, and Woody Hayes notices the cameraman. He just marches over to the cameraman.
The liberal media with their
and you see Woody Hayes cock his fist back, and it goes above the frame of the picture, and then the camera goes, oh, and just goes up to the sky. He knocked out the cameraman.
Let's
and
get
they
that.
caught it.
Let's get
They
that.
caught it. I mean, and he's literally apoplectic. It's amazing. So this was Earl Bruce's first year. Earl Bruce, they were undefeated. Ohio State was good. Schleister was a sophomore. Ohio State always has been a good program. They were kind of shitty in the 80s. And with Cooper, they didn't beat Michigan, so they were not kind of down. But it's them, Clemson, and Alabama now that are the programs of college football. But yeah, so this game meant something to me. Art Schleister, he had a good touchdown pass there, man. That's the reason why he was a first-round pick.
Was he an Ohio State quarterback?
Oh, yeah, he was a starting quarterback for Ohio State. He was a first-round pick of the 82 Colts.
Speaking of sports, do you know what I found out today watching classic TV? We got it, baby.
Yeah, it's good. What would you find out, though? I want to hear your point
Is that
first.
Vince Evans played football until 1990.
Oh, he played till 95. He played till 1995. He was a third stringer for the Raiders. He was a good athlete, man. He played for the 95 Raiders. That's a hand on the Bible truth. So here again is some clip of former Ohio State legendary coach. Yeah.
So this is taken, I think this is a picture of someone's television. I'll try and get as much, but I guess this is Woody Hayes punching a cameraman.
Yeah, absolutely. This is because Ohio State was a good team. Ohio State was a very good team, but Michigan this was like a total clash.
I don't think we're going to get sound,
teams.
but do you really need sound?
No, you don't need sound. You don't need sound on this. In fact, it'll be better without sound. It won't distract us. We'll be able to focus in on the craziness in his eyes.
Okay, so there he is. What an old man.
Oh, he was...
He's got the spike of the board.
Yeah, he's...
Oh, that's great.
Oh, come on, go back. Fall back. He fell down. The cameraman fell down. He went and punched him.
Well, so let me see if I can find another angle. You think there's another angle?
I don't know if there is. Maybe I romanticize it. Maybe it was the THC. But still, it is... he had done this the year earlier, and then in 78... Let's watch the 78 highlights, too, of him in Clemson, because it's pretty amazing.
Well, we could watch the game.
It's the Gator Bowl, and this is... See, they fumble. Oh, you fucked it up again, damn it. What's your problem? Are you a patsy? Yeah, here's the spike. Son of a bitch, god damn. He also, big Republican in Ohio. Here he goes. I thought he punched. He kicks him, actually. I think he kicks the guy.
See, that's the good old days. That's why old Coach K's leaving, because he can't do that to his boys anymore.
Well, I don't think he probably ever did that to begin with.
No, he's leaving because he's
74.
Well, and I think he's having a hard time managing the one and dones. Like someone was suggesting that a lot of these old coaches are not ready for the players to have as much agency as they're about to have. Like they're about to get paid, so there's not going to be as much power up top. The college head coach used to be this big,
20 years.
stern figure, but like when you were younger.
Oh yeah, that was the truth. That's
Young Boeheim and fucking you have Bobby Knight throwing chairs across the fucking thing.
I think it was you had fire. People kind of liked it a little bit. They liked it, but let's see the Ohio State.
He wants my money. That's all. He doesn't want me.
I'm testing the fucking.
How about we get Ohio State Clemson 1978 Charlie Bauman? If you Google that,
why are you whispering?
Because it's going to build the tension. See, this is good. We're going to watch this too. This is they're showing this on network TV. This is great. This is NBC.
This is the Pac-12 network.
Wow, this is a totally good game.
We live in California.
Then I tell you what, I like this. You know me, man.
Now some of those running holes are opening up.
Is that Vin Scully?
Yeah,
Vin Scully?
I've also learned that we can only have a couple seconds of audio at the time, but that's better for the show.
Yeah, this is Ohio.
What dictates how many Buckeyes they get on the helmet?
You know, I never knew.
Is it like personal team rewards and shit like that?
Yeah, there's a whole grading system of
how many people's knees you break.
You know, like tackles, how many touchdowns you score.
New Orleans Saints style bounties.
Yeah. Art Schleister, notorious, now in the clink in Las Vegas.
More like Art Shyster, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was a severe gambling addict.
Don't like gambling or embezzling.
No. I think there's something to gambling that's kind of funny. But to me, he also, how he dealt with it, like he ratted some guys out. Like he was deep. He was in deep. You know what I mean? Like
he's in too deep. That's a song from my generation right there.
I love receivers being in the 3-point stance.
That's your favorite?
Because it's just like, come on, just stand upright and just run a pattern. these patterns are. I mean, and these routes. It's just so basic. It's great.
Oh yeah, just running the eye.
Yeah, you know, and occasionally
I was
throwing a play
watching
action.
Joe Montana. They showed like a video of him with the Chiefs in '93. And did he only play for 1 year with the Chiefs? 2, yeah, 93 and 94.
Yeah.
But the
Went to the
93
playoffs
year,
both years.
they were going game by game, and they were like, he dominated, going 12 of 17 for 270 yards with 2 touchdowns and an interception.
But again, you fall prey to stats.
The comeback kid.
You fall prey to
it's not that I
numbers.
fall. It's not falling prey to it anymore, Crow. The game is about numbers.
Wait, no. Well, because the rules have changed.
That's what I'm saying.
Because the rules have changed, exactly. So the rules were different then, so therefore the numbers made sense for then. The rules have changed.
I know they do.
To make it, because they want to.
I'm
going
more
to have scoring all the time.
I'm more
going to be interesting.
Crow.
What?
I'm more saying it's weird that was good back then. I'm not saying that was low. I'm saying that it's strange that back then they were like, that's mind blowing. He had 270 yards passing.
That's a pretty good day. To 12 of 17.
Then Mitch Trubisky's a good quarterback.
Well,
because he did that all the time.
Because the numbers don't tell the whole story. You see, numbers don't make you a good quarterback or not a good quarterback. That's my point. There are other things that go into it.
Crow, I'm just trying to have a funny conversation. I feel like edibles take away you being funny.
No.
You get very serious, and you're having these intense fucking...
Listen, I bring an energy, man. I bring an energy.
The most intense fucking energy of all time.
Oh, hey. Sorry.
No, but I'm just trying to make jokes, and you're like, no.
No, it is.
You need to relax, bud.
It's part of the gag, man. I'm injecting some life.
Are you doing
into
one of
it.
your characters?
No,
man who tells no jokes?
No, I am on. Who's our kicker? God, this is a 7. Yeah, look at this rotten. That's Ronnie Lott. 42. That's Ronnie Lott.
Low number. Then see, I love when they have like 87 or 89.
Well, he was a defensive back.
High number kicker.
He was. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They don't go both ways anymore. Charles Woodson's the last both way player I remember.
Oh man.
Urlacher, I think, went both ways a couple times. I think he played wide receiver and shit.
I tell you what, when that happened, Julius Peppers did that for the goal line offense. They'd throw jump balls to him. When you're that good in the modern NFL, you were a sick athlete. Because back in the day, guys played both sides all the time. Chuck
What year was
McNair.
this? This is post OJ, right?
Oh, yeah. This is 79. I've been saying that.
This is 80.
Yeah,
this is January 1st, 80. The
it's
Rose
the 79
Bowl,
season, but January 1st. This is. I remember watching parts of this game. USC wins this game.
I always get into.
Obviously.
I always confuse people because the Super Bowl's like that. Like I say the 07 Bears.
Yeah. But it's actually the 06.
It's the 06-07 season.
Yeah.
And they're like, the Bears didn't go to the Super Bowl in 2007. I'm like, yeah, they did.
It was that year.
The calendar year 2007 when they were in the Super Bowl.
But it was for the season that was.
Yeah.
So, no, absolutely. Charles White was...
That's why they should give the season a name, like Season Blood.
He was. He won the Heisman this year. Marcus Allen blocked for him. Marcus Allen.
Look at the little college pump, dude.
Yeah. That was Paul McDonald. No, who was their quarterback? Was it Paul McDonald? I think that was his name. Oh, here he goes. He's going down deep. He caught him. He got it.
This was back when you had to get both feet in.
No.
Was the 1 foot always a rule?
It was always a college thing. It should be that way in the pros too, I believe. I think that's one thing college.
Yeah, 1
gets
foot
right.
in the pros needs to. Yeah,
if that happened,
it's a
it
catch.
would open it up, and it's a catch. You've done something. You've made an athletic play. Yeah, but
fucking Neil O'Donnell.
He's hawking it up there, man. Oh, I got that one in. That's a good pass.
Oh, he got that.
He got both. He got both feet. He was knowing the NFL scouts were looking. He knew they were looking. So let's. Yeah, this. Oh, it's so good.
Got to cleanse our palate.
Okay, I know.
Can't get too. We're getting too hyped up over football.
But I want to out of the gate. So here we go. It's Hallmark.
It's available.
So to cover the people on what's going on, we got a Hallmark movie where she is trying to get her old high school crush attention, and that guy right there, that fake Keanu Reeves, is like helping her out with advice.
But then they're gonna actually fall in love.
Oh yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Exactly.
Discussing. It was a long time ago.
That's always when you know it's romantic, when they're walking with the exposed bread out of the bag.
and the flowers lining their path towards happiness.
That's like how Catalina Island is set up. Everything's so closed in and tiny.
And on me.
Whoa, do you have kids?
Romantic love is a new construct, my friend.
No kids.
It's been around for about 100
My
years.
role was in a very expensive retirement.
Oh, I know, but it's their job to manufacture it. This is
absolutely. Absolutely.
It's greeting cards.
Insurance,
Absolutely.
which is a lot. So
Oh,
I just can't
If
be
you
honest
stare
with
at
you.
someone long enough, their eye will cross. Everyone's a little cockeyed.
You know something? Shawn Michaels?
Start.
I think because he was dropping his head so many times. But this is, oh my God, this is just. Be dead honest.
Be dead honest.
Okay, be
Dead
dead
ass.
We watch
As the New York people say.
There's a little bit of, you know something? It kind of does make you feel good. Like 1 to 2% of this still makes you feel kind of good watching a Hallmark movie.
Really?
I think. That's part of the reason why I'm so vitriolic in my resentment towards it. It's actually ridiculous. It is an amazing art form. But these, oh God, it's just like.
Oh yeah, it's totally ridiculous. But I think that's the appeal of it, is a lot of people they like low stakes television.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't want to be wrong-footed. They don't they want something that they can put on and know what it's going to be about so they could fold laundry.
I get that. I mean, you know something? I would have looked down on that 20 years ago, 15 years ago. You know something?
But now you're folding laundry a lot, and you need shit to watch.
I put my Pandora on. I put it on shuffle and listen to my music, you know?
Private dinner tonight?
How did you talk Chef Edward into letting you do this?
I did not. It's his night off tonight. Kitchen's all mine.
Wow, we can have sex on a counter.
For a gourmet dinner for two is Matt Harper.
Everything's always so fucking well lit in these movies.
I know. It's like dentist office lit.
Oh, totally.
I got my teeth cleaned this week, man.
How'd that go?
$39 Groupon.
Did you palm them $50 and tell them to give you the nitrous anyway?
No, I don't have any cavities, man. I have good oral health. I take care of my teeth.
That sounds very sexual.
You know, I have good oral health.
Good oral health.
I do.
You take it to the knees.
But no, it was good. I mean, they did the flossing pictures, got rid of plaque. You know, it was a good thing. I have a very small cavity.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I've reset, like I remixed all the fucking the drops.
Yeah.
So the board's scrambled, so it's going to be random. So anytime I need to reset a drop, it's random.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It is cool,
And so,
baby.
so who's this Prince Charles or Prince?
This is the high school
Prince
crush.
William. God.
We haven't met him yet. It's all been this fake Keanu.
Well, no. He was in earlier.
Okay.
We were watching, but yeah, I think.
Thank you.
Oh God.
Got Eric Foreman's mom fucking serving him.
So it turns out you are one of those pictures of didn't happen people.
You are one of those cunts with her phone out all the time.
Oh, he had judgment in his voice.
He's very judgmental.
Don't
about
have
that.
judgment. Gee, hey, Keith, what do you think is the big complaint about me with women? Do you think judgmental?
Have you ever? Would you
think
tell someone to
judgmental?
put their phone away?
I think judgmental's ever happened to me, Keith. Do you think it's ever?
See,
I'm
I
being
think there's a
sarcastic 'cause of
difference.
course
Oh,
it
I know
is.
that.
Yeah,
but to me, there's I can see being visibly upset and kind of putting out the vibe that like that's not cool. But would you actually be like, hey, can you put your phone away?
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Because you're also an insecure comic.
Yeah.
So like you don't have that much confidence, but you'd be thinking it absolutely. How like
it depends upon the
have you ever had that
situation.
moment where you're ripping someone apart in your head and then you have the moment to do it and you're like and you just like forget half of what you were gonna say?
No, because frankly, I just don't. I've established myself enough in the world that I don't have those fantasies anymore. Really, I've had those fantasies in the past. You know, I'm gonna right the wrongs by saying the right thing and catching you in the right moment. It's impossible to predict that. That has to happen in a flash. That has to happen at that moment. You can't prepare for that. Sort of like a bad set of stand-up for me. When I'm too prepared, it's too structured. I'm robotic.
I'm going to get a water, so the
It's all
camera's
good,
on
man. It's all
you,
good,
but I'm
man.
gonna
It's
still
work.
talk.
But
Welcome to the show, everybody.
We're watching Hallmark, one of our staples. And again, she has to make a decision between high school crush that she wants to like. Oh, you see, you can tell. Yeah, I want to hear this bad conversation. Oh, we can't hear it, can we?
I'll turn it up.
Something just happened. So, yeah.
Right before graduation, I dressed my cousin's bridal party and That's when I realized I loved helping people find
when
their
I
signature
realized
style. So that's what I do now.
I was queer.
I got to be honest with you. I don't remember high school anymore. It's so long ago.
I remember high school.
And it felt so
I don't
real.
remember individual days like I used to. Individual days are gone for me.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I used to remember.
Well, I'd like to remember some, like, I have days that I used to dream it. There were some like shit that happened in high school that I used to like dream about.
You have like fantasies or like or sleep dream, like, or
no, that like something good would happen at school and then I'd have a dream about it and like magnify it.
Oh, it's good. I think that's a positive thing. Honest to God.
Well, yeah, dreams are very positive.
No, I think that's a positive thing. You would actually have because to me, I thought it was like, your dream would be, and then you ruined it. That's where my mind went.
I didn't ruin much in high school. I didn't ruin much in high school because I was very inactive on what I wanted. If I like wanted to talk to a girl, it just didn't happen.
Yeah,
because why am I going to ruin it with reality?
Yeah, I think that I was pretty tense. And I had some opportunities that I didn't take advantage of. I wasn't ruthless enough because I was actually a nice guy. A couple of women in high school definitely were into me. And I remember having a few makeout sessions where the vibe was in the air. And
Did you have the type of dad to say you have to grab life by the horns or the balls?
No, well, my dad wasn't part of my life because I was living in Wisconsin at the time.
Oh, yeah.
So he was actually
And there's no
DC.
cell phone, so you can't just like text.
No, it's just like you got to just kind of on the fly figure it out.
When did you start texting regularly?
I started texting regularly in like 2008, maybe.
That's good. That's sufficient.
But it's still pretty
on a Palm Pilot.
No, I had a BlackBerry for a while though.
Had that berry, son.
Absolutely.
Right, let's see what's going on.
I had to get a cell phone
football game. We'll get you hyped up again.
I had to get a cell phone because of my stalking.
Dorsett #1 all time and White #2 in NCAA history running the football. He only gets a
Tony Dorsett, was he playing?
Yeah. Oh no, Tony Dorsett was playing for the Cowboys at this time, but Charles White had won the Heisman. Charles White was a bust. He played for the Browns in the NFL. Like, he played for the 80 Browns that were a very good football team that lost to the Raiders, and the Raiders
80
won the Super Bowl.
Browns, former cast member of Saturday Night Live.
80. No, 80s Browns with like Ozzie Newsome, Brian Sipe.
Man, look at all
Craig
those
Pruitt.
people just super spreading germs.
That's Earl Bruce, the deceased Earl Bruce. It was his first year. They were 11.
Love an Earl with the E on the end.
Early? Come on, Early. Get over here. Early, you gonna feed them pigs, Early? We got to watch Hee-Haw. Come on, Early. There we go. Oh, left end. Ooh, to the tight end. They felt like 5-yard passes. Again, Miami of Florida, when they came in 83 and beat Nebraska in the Orange Bowl, that was like, oh my God, this is a team that passes the ball. I mean, college, and I love college football. I adore college football. I adore it.
I adore college football.
I love it. I love college football. And the only conference that passed back then was like BYU and the WAC. Like they had
that is just not. These are not head coach looking people. And
John
that's where I think
coach.
the era difference is for you and me, because to me, head coaches are like fucking nerds. Like even Andy Reid is like a fat dork.
Yeah, because they have this weird analytical mind
who like cracks your door open. Doesn't come in mad, but like if you're having a sleepover, cracks the door open and sticks his like four-chinned head in and goes, "Guys, I'm drawing up plays. Can you be quiet?" But like your era of head coach is like,
oh, he's a bitcher. He's
drunk uncle. I mean, legitimate pedophile uncles.
Well, not
like
pedophile.
Joe Paterno was fucking fist fucking little boys.
Joe Paterno wasn't. Jerry Sandusky was.
Oh yeah, Paterno
me, though,
watched.
And I was in the era of like playing sports. I played organized sports.
Passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no fucking mindset in this football club.
For me, I played organized sports from 79 to 84. So 10 to 15, I played organized sports. I went to Maryland basketball camp. I made an all-star team for basketball. A terrible baseball
Did you have to pay to go to that, or did you get chosen for Maryland basketball camp?
I had to pay. My father paid. But it was a good experience.
There you go. Hell yeah, that's a good experience.
I made the all-star team after that. I remember I met like Buck Williams. Remember Buck Williams played for the...
Sounds like a horse, but I'll fucking go for it.
No, he played for the Trailblazers, who played like the Bulls in 92. He was great. He was a third overall pick in the 1981
That guy sounds
draft.
7'5".
He was a very good player. Buck Williams is a good player.
Fro?
Played until 98.
Afro?
Not really. It was kind of tight. It was kind of tight.
Did he play in a headband?
No, he did not. He was a workhorse, like rebounder. He was
That's
a
how
rebounder.
deep my questions go.
I know. Hey, listen.
What era black did he look like?
But my point in saying that is, that's what I think of when I think of a coach, a guy who just bitches at you. I didn't handle the yelling very well. I needed a little bit more of a kid glove approach.
A lot of leg pads in that day.
Absolutely.
They
Hip
look like
pads.
Look like they're about to spar with John Jones.
Absolutely. They got. Is that a wrestler?
No, that's an MMA fighter.
Oh yeah, and also a lot of hip pads.
Pound for pound.
Yeah, this was a good game.
Look at that, 13-10. Even that's where I'm inside of a little generational thing. As when I was a kid, a 13-10 game in the third quarter, like in the 90s, wasn't that big of a deal. But now, within the last 10 years, this is like a low scoring game.
Well,
like a lot of people would call this a punch out. This is a low scoring affair.
I personally find this type of game, when it's a tight game, to be very entertaining.
Well, you've gone on record to say you don't like spread offenses.
Well, it's just because the offensive. Why do you think offensive lines suck so bad? Because they don't go in the 3-point stance; they go in the 2-point stance because of the spread.
Yeah,
so
but that's only in college.
But that's the reason why NFL offensive lines aren't that good, because they try to put them into a 3-point stance. Because the current
thing,
coaching is all about we're going to be.
We have to limit how often they're banging their heads against each other.
Well, but the problem is the character of the game is changed.
Yeah, but the character of the game is changing because people are dying.
Well,
because of the old character.
Exactly. But at the same time, I don't know if you can maintain its interest with. I mean, who knows?
I love it, dude. But that's because I come from a video game era where like you can put the game on easy and score 90 points a game. I love the idea of 57, 54 games.
I got to be honest with
you,
Keith,
love that.
There are things I respect about you. There are things I love about you.
See, but we have
That's one thing I differ with you on.
Aside from the character.
No, you're wrong.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm totally being a dick. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
We'll move on.
No. I want to hear the question.
What upsets you about points?
To me,
I mean, it's about scoring points. The game is about scoring points.
That is about there's a strategy behind it, but I find it to be very much short attention span necessary to satisfy. You can't actually get into the game that's going on when it's a tight game. It's not entertaining enough to see a tight game and see the coaching that's going on with that too. I like big plays. Who doesn't like big plays? I watched Randy Moss, I watched his 50. He had 50 40-yard receptions for the Vikings. And it's entertaining, okay? But I find a tight game. I mean this is slow. This is slow. I'm not saying this is the right thing.
They haven't even started playing yet.
But yeah, this is slow. It's college football. It's different. But I think a tight game.
I love a good number 19 punter. That guy's going both sides.
That's Tom Tupa. But the high scoring
Tom Orzo,
game,
I think it said.
No, I know it's not Tom Tupa, but Tom Tupa had a night.
Oh, I know that name.
Also. Tom Tupa.
Punters play for 80 years.
He played
so all the punters from the 80s were still around when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Kevin Butler played until 1995.
What are punters you remember as a kid?
Kevin Butler, Gary Anderson, Morton Anderson.
Those are kickers. I mean, do you have any punters?
Let's see. Well, Todd Sauerbrunn was a rookie when I was a kid.
Oh, he was the guy they drafted from West Virginia. Wasn't that for the Bears?
Yeah, but I think Butler punted for the Bears too.
No, but Butler was a kicker. Maury Buford was their punter
for a long time.
Buford. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's look into punters in the 90s.
The punting is an underrated dimension. Anyway,
because I know some. Let's see, top 10 punters and kickers. I hate these lists because it's always like people from the 30s that did both drop kickers and shit like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stan Oil Can O'Malley.
I tell you, he was great in the old Wrigley Field in 1937.
Matt Stover.
Oh, yeah, he was a good kicker. He was a decent kicker. He also kicked for the old Cleveland Browns.
Jason Hansen.
Oh yeah, he was good for the Lions. He kicked for like 19 years. He kicked from like 91 until like
Jeff
2011.
Fiegels. I know Jeff Fiegels.
Yeah, he was a punter for the Eagles. Yep.
Vinatieri. Well, he's a kicker. Yale Larry. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah,
that's the 50s.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, I used to confuse him with Ron Yeri.
Shane Leckler is the old guy I remember.
Yeah, I remember him being he punted for the Raiders.
Sammy Baugh.
Yeah, he was a quarterback too.
Ray Guy.
Yeah, well, Ray Guy was.
He's number one.
When I was a kid, I remember like Ray Guy was like, you knew when he punted, it looked different. Like it was an athletic achievement when he punted. He punted one time off of the roof of the Kingdom. He kicked the football so high it went off the roof of a dome. You know, that's an impressive athletic feat.
Yeah, I don't think there was any punters. Like the punter was not. I came up in a time where the punter was looked insignificant.
Well, it still is. But I tell you what, punting and kicking, you got to the era of the beginning of it getting really good. When I was a kid, it stunk. The kicking game.
They missed a lot of field goals.
Extra points.
So they lined up and you knew like they could miss this.
Oh, absolutely. And it also could be blocked. And the Vikings blocked everything. But right in front of me, all of this time, I've been going over and
see. But I think that's the general difference. Is I grew up really loving high-scoring video games, so it was always my desire to see football turn into that.
Yeah,
and you don't have that connection to it.
I mean,
because I was watching the post game. I remember the Rams Chiefs game when they scored like 100 points.
Oh yeah.
The ESPN old school, because it's all defensive linemen is their post game crew. It's just a fucking CTE sitting on chairs. Yeah. Exactly. They were furious.
Yeah.
The defense in this game was fucking terrible. They should be embarrassed.
And sing around, you know.
She wouldn't prance. She'll splash on her.
Spice it up.
I wouldn't prance because I would move the strategically placed wardrobe.
I think early in my dating history, I thought this is what women wanted. I have an idea. Be your authentic self. That's what you should do. Be relaxed with yourself.
Yeah, but he's authentically a chef.
No, exactly. No, he's cool. I was not. I'm talking about myself.
The question is, why wouldn't you admit that it was something that you wanted to do?
I guess I just
catching her up. All right, let's flick around a little bit.
Okay, yeah. It's working for me. It's working.
So did you watch the Belmont Stakes today?
Oh, I did not. I was driving. I drove.
I feel like it was a little less so because that Baffert guy got popped for fucking steroids. So people were just like, well, the most entertaining thing in horse racing happened already. Dutch on BET.
Is this who was in this? Is this like
Ed O'Neill? Oh no, this is a fucking. This is the update. An ambitious New Jersey drug dealer makes the moves on the street while facing a high-profile court case.
God.
You never fuck that. You don't relate to that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, hasn't that been done?
Oh, that is every movie with a rapper.
Yeah,
that becomes an actor.
Exactly. I gotta make the leap, man.
That's every DMX movie.
Dealing,
Let's go to the fucking
DMX's acting career.
You really got to work on that black eye.
What is DMX's like his filmography? But what was it?
It's here we go. Spanish San Andreas.
Yeah.
He did Cradle to the Grave. He did Romeo Must Die.
Oh yeah, is that his
like
high watermark?
Early 2000s. I don't know if it's his high. I think he might have done 3 movies. Like he had like a
Romeo Must Die. I remember being a movie.
Well, it's a remake of Romeo and Juliet. Yeah. It's an Asian black Romeo and Juliet.
I never saw it.
I've never seen it either. Shit like that and Belly. All my friends liked. You ever fuck with Belly? Here we go. We can really turn it up a notch.
Dude, you're killing me.
Keep the great stories that you love coming to you.
I am not a pedophile.
On this PBS station. They have some wonderful ways of saying.
See, that's what being in LA benefits is PBS could fucking haul Tom Hanks' fucking carcass out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fucking, can you fucking stump for us? I can't do this in Pennsylvania. You can get Bob Vila if you live in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, PBS.
Yeah, they get major actors.
Is with a qualifying donation.
You see, I'm an intelligent man.
This is Tony Randall.
Passport to view thousands.
I guess Tony Randall was a womanizer. Isn't that hilarious?
I always thought that was like a beard.
No, I think, well, he might have been.
What's Ghoulie got going on here?
Cult of the Cobra. I love these. I mean, I was a big Addams Family fan. when I was growing up.
I like the movies. Addams Family is one of the things where like I can't watch the old one. I'll watch the Munsters.
Yeah,
I've never liked any sort of modern remake of the Munsters.
Yeah.
But I can't do anything not the Addams Family movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. So
yeah, it is fucking no. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I'm trying to go to see what's on Bounce because Bounce has these bad rapper movies too.
Good. It's a good choice.
Fighting. Here we go.
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, this is.
Oh yeah, Sean MacArthur barely makes a living selling counterfeit goods on the streets of New York. What is this? Fucking 1972. But he has a natural talent for street fighting and a con man, Terrence Howard. He's about to fucking, you know, when you just see fights and they're throwing dollars on the street and no one breaks it up immediately.
Involved in the business, and there's certain pressures that come down on you. It's like, okay, there's certain compromises that get made, I think.
See, that's why I think there should be a rule that when you get to a certain level of billionaire, you become a billionaire that like you are beyond making a profit. So you will now be in charge of the companies that if it doesn't make money, like it doesn't matter. So like that's why Bezos, I even think, should own a fucking movie studio because he can just burn cash on ideas. Like there could be a short stint where he just lets any asshole start making movies.
Yeah. But I'm sure you want to. There's another
show business ain't long term. You got to fucking gotta kumail it and secure this bag.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got to secure the bag.
Absolutely, man. I looked up his net worth this week.
Just like $38 million.
It's $8 million.
That's not. Then you know what? Fucking pathetic.
No,
I'm kidding.
I'd take $8 million.
But you know what? He probably
He's
does.
got brighter days ahead of him.
He probably
too.
feels so insecure about that though.
Yeah.
Like if you probably go up to Kumail Nanjiani and just like subtly you see him on the street and you get at a socially distanced with a mask and then you just walk past and you go 8 million and you just shake your head. He probably would fucking turn purple.
Yeah, because
I brought you when an Indian blushes, it's purple.
It's interesting. I feel good about not going down the path of resenting those people that I used to resent.
Oh no, that was a good little scenario.
It was good though.
Set up.
No. I don't dismiss that at all. But I feel good about that. But
8 million.
It's reared its head a little.
Any listener out there, if you see Kumail Nanjiani on the street, just go 8 million.
Yeah, he also knows he has brighter days when he's doing a $200 million action movie or doing he's throwing his hat in the ring for a comic book movie. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, something's. I mean, whatever. He's on the path to making even more cash.
What do you think is going on? You think they're talking about killing Azerbaijanis and laughing?
No, or being murdered by the Turks. You know, it's like, yeah, there's a big Armenian population here.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
huge.
It's very noticeable. It more so than it was when I lived here before. It's interesting, like the experience I have being here now versus earlier is an interesting contrast for me. I'm a different human being, you know, and like the city is different. It's a different makeup, you know. It's just
darker.
It's
I gotta say,
changed.
recently in the last 2 months, maybe it's just because I'm letting my guard down a little bit, so but like. On the bus, I've just been eyeing people. I've been feeling nervous.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, now they just fucking legalized assault rifles again in California.
Oh, God.
We're going to get blown away. We're going to get blown away.
Yeah, that's God, that move,
Blasting
a federal judge
folks.
doing that, it's just like, God.
Well, he put the order on stay. Like, he put the actual ban, he like put it on stay. So until they delegate onto it again, they are banned. So it's going to be tied up in court for like 5 years, but who the fuck knows?
It can go to the Supreme Court.
We can go to this guy.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to make them snowflakes in California melt. That's what the Supreme Court's going to do. We're going to get the fear of an automatic rifle in there. And you're going to get in the line, aren't you? Because the white race is under attack.
We'll get Colombo to fucking investigate us.
Never felt it. You could be a real menace in the street.
What do you think, Jerome? He keeps calling that fucking monkey fucking Kobe.
This is like an older one. This is like
this is a new Colombo.
They got beautiful. What year is this?
Let's see.
I always
season 10.
Ooh. Oh. So this probably is like, I'm gonna guess it's like early mid 80s, 83.
Okay. Well, there's the song.
This is 83 probably.
What's this?
Oh,
where's the Metamucil?
You know, I play a simple bumbling. He made a career off of these, man.
That's him doing detective work. What's this? A towel? What's that right there? What's that right there? What's that right there? Oh, what's this, huh? Oh, what's that? Why is the sky blue? Oh, we got a doorknob right here.
Yeah, it's all
connected to a door.
DNA? What DNA? What? I know. I want to know where this candle's been.
And this door, don't scrape the floor. What's that? Water? Is that wet? What is that? Water? Lotion? Is it this lotion?
I haven't watched one of these in so long.
All right.
I wonder if it's that obvious.
If I rub this on my balls, will it burn?
Look at that cat on the right there. I'm just leaning
Skin
over.
conditioner best used after the bath.
You got African American hair products in your bathroom.
So what's this?
Well, it was bone dry.
We figure he slipped as he was reaching for the cloth.
No.
As he fell backwards.
No, don't make sense. Doesn't add up. You see, he's got a safety
Oh, look
pin.
at that fucking crease in his forehead.
Look at the safety pin in his glasses.
From the crease down, that looks like Ed Begley Jr., but from fucking the crease up, that is a bald cap.
Medical examiner will probably be able to confirm.
Is that a watch? What, gold watch?
You would not be gripping this up.
He looks like fucking Mike Myers and the axe murderer.
What do you know about
He just starts having a seizure.
That crazy.
He needs an assistant. Yeah. He needs an assistant just to have him go. He bumbles. He mumbles. Yeah.
Just sounded like not a good situation. But anyway,
she's just like, look, we have to put a pillow over this guy.
No. It's just.
You ever see the movie Igby Goes Down where fucking who the fuck is it? But it's basically about a mom who but lets her kids. She's like dying of cancer, so they just kill her. Like she says, just murder me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think Doc Kevorkian was a righteous dude. I think
I thought we did him. We gave him a raw deal.
Oh, and I think he's pretty on the level. If you want to die, that's your thing.
If dying's your thing,
well, but I mean, whatever. If you have a terminal illness,
that's going to be the future. You're going to be able to die and come back to life, and that'll be your drug. I just jerk off right after you come back to life. Can you imagine that rush? That is edge masturbating right there, boy.
Yeah.
whose fault it was?
Look at Rip. I should know from his hair. I should have known this. God, he was
poor, innocent, irresponsible, wonderful Freddy.
Man, this is just such 3 a.m. old lady fucking television.
Although he's acting, he's putting. I mean,
well, yeah, this is.
He's putting something. He's giving you something,
He's giving it all. I'm not denying the passion he's throwing into the project. Let's fucking break this with a little reality.
Okay. Places like the Antelope Valley into the low
Here we
desert.
go.
In fact, we have a wind advisory.
Let people know how
level hot weather ladies.
No,
have
well, look
here.
at those fingers again. Look at how long Olga's fingers are.
Listen, Olga, you know something? If Olga wanted to go on a date with me, I'd go on a date with Olga.
Kroshus is really thirsty right now, ladies and gentlemen. So
literally, I mean, look at her.
If one of your hotter aunts wants to fucking
hook up, I'm going to be in Chicago, July 11th to the 19th.
Now, up top, Crow's going to be his genuine self, so fucking take that into account. Maybe
which will initially make you laugh and then grate on you within 5 minutes, just to let you know that.
Unless you're hosting a podcast and can steer it in the right direction.
But I'm on. I'm giving.
This is one of the highest rated shows on television right here. We'll get into this a little bit.
Let's see.
I see a room on the north side. Maybe they're holding her there.
Yeah, but no telling how many guys are in there with her.
Look at Chris O'Donnell. You think these guys got fucking time for uniforms?
Chain of the process.
From the North Shore, Chris O'Donnell.
Game positions.
We're gonna go to brunch right after this. You got a table set?
Yeah.
Eggs Benedict poached.
Good. Yeah, he is. I think he's got like 5 or 6 kids. Like he has a brood.
Don't trip yoke on your bulletproof vest this time.
Because I think he's from Highland Park. He's from a North Shore suburb of
Who, O'Donnell?
Yeah, and he was big in the 90s. I mean, he was robbing, for crying out loud.
Well, you fucking you can cry that out loud. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I think he's from Highland Park, Chris.
So
anyway, yeah. So this week in TV, what else do you want to talk about? Yeah, what was that?
Oh, I'm just gonna run over some light news, some quick news. So, Drake Bell, who was a child star of my era, Drake and Josh. I'll show you maybe a trailer of Drake and Josh. He just got, I think, he pled not guilty, but apparently he was doing some naughty shit with a 15-year-old, and then she said, "I'm 15," and he was just like, "Well, let's keep going." So he's pleading guilty to that.
Did he actually touch her? Did he do something, or did he just talk to her in a weird way?
Let me see, because it's child endangerment what he's up for. Let's click the fucking thing. This is why we do the news.
Yeah, exactly. Because something.
Technology and medicine.
Are you for him fucking around with a 15-year-old?
No, I'm not for that. Of course, I'm not for that. But if you hadn't laid a finger on her and just said something to her, it's creepy and wrong.
It's
it's inappropriate. Chat. But if you touch someone, that's a bad thing. When you start getting physical, that is wrong. That is wrong, and you need to be punished for that. And and it starts with the talk. I guess you want to catch them before they do that. Is this a public service? I mean, I don't know. It's just people just want they're supposed to have it all, but actually they have a deep dark side. That deep dark side is they're under. Oh, this dude, he was in The Thing, the remake of The Thing.
Feels like you're more of an authority on that one.
Detective Deeks.
Yeah.
I've been through a lot of these.
He's on. I think he was on. Oh, he was on the show Numbers or something like that.
Yeah, or like Bones.
Former star of the TV series Drake and Josh has been charged with child endangerment. Bell starred. Blah blah blah. I love how they break down the show. Like they're about to. He's being charged with something serious, and they're like, "But here's what his show was about."
Yeah. To remind you,
Bell has been charged with child endangerment in Ohio. Bell was taken into custody by Cleveland police following an indictment on May 21st for attempted child endangerment and for spreading the matter that is harmful. Or spreading matter that is harmful to juveniles. Spreading that matter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's that
the details of the case have not been released, but the charges are believed to have stemmed from a 2017 internet chat Drake engaged in with a minor that was allegedly sexual in nature. Bell has pled not guilty to the charges and released on a $2,500 bond. That's a suburban bond. I know people that have been bonded out for more.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I also know people that have murdered motherfuckers.
Because it's also it's wrong. He shouldn't do it. So that's the message of this. Don't do that. Don't ever engage.
I've heard rumors that he likes youngins as well. And he was also on a show. So let's fucking do the Drake and Josh trailer. The show he was on, the guy who created it is apparently would stare at the actor's feet and shit like that. Like he's a fucking Dan Schneider. He got popped for being a creep. He didn't get popped, but apparently all his...
Who's Dan Schneider?
He produced all these Nickelodeon shows.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you're working in children's television, isn't there something a little creepy about that? I don't know. Am I wrong? I mean, a paycheck's a paycheck, I guess. But, if you're drawn to that, I don't know. Maybe you have a propensity, an aptitude. Chris, look at me. I'm aging now, but something, I'm still kind of a handsome man. I'm in my 50s. Contrast me with an old actor. I'm going to look younger, so that'll help my ego still,
Here we go. We're going to watch some classic fucking...
Chris O'Donnell.
Chris O'Donnell got nothing to be ashamed about. He banked so much money during this run of NCIS Los Angeles.
Yeah, so
there probably gets to be a point where you're so late in the show and you're reading how bad the material is, and you're like, we all got about $3 million in the bank.
Yeah. Oh,
who gives a fuck,
man? They've got. I bet you Chris O'Donnell's got $40 to $50 million in the bank. That's what I'm guessing.
Hell yeah.
Which you're fine. If you get to $8 million, it's good. Oh, this is the show he was in? See the guy on the left and the right. Who's that acting with him? It's that guy. Who's that comedian from Chicago? Brendan McGowan? Is that Brendan McGowan?
No, but check this out. This kid right here. Let me break out the fucking... This guy right here.
Yeah.
He's fucking skinny now. I'll show you a picture of this guy for context.
He did the.
But this is Drake and Josh. The fella over here.
Yeah.
He's the pedo.
Yeah.
Teammates and the whole school down. I gotta do this. Hey, you know what, Josh? You're pretty cool.
I'm gonna go fuck a teenager.
The cooliest? Don't ruin it.
Now this show is for 10-year-olds, so take that into account.
Yeah,
it's for like 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Now, but even as a child, I was like, this show's ridiculous.
It's corny.
Why don't you let me explain to the folks exactly what...
Why'd you have to tell her about the twins?
His dad was a weatherman. I'm starting to remember the plot now. Got young fucking. She eventually got her own show.
Yeah.
She's iCarly.
It's a little warm in here.
You ever get pit stains? You ever pit stain it up?
Very rare. I have, but rare. I don't do that. I'm able to handle myself.
I don't do that. You said it like you're sweating just trying to fucking maintain that statement. No. I don't do that.
No, I don't. I can handle myself.
You sound like my tour driver in Catalina Island.
I can handle myself.
Yeah.
I can handle myself. So I don't pitch.
Do you want to make me sweat?
I don't need to.
Do you want to make me sweat? Yeah.
I am assured of myself.
See, look how skinny he got.
I was wrong.
He got thin.
I need you more than you need me. I need you way more than you need me, all right? I'm sorry.
Bro, break
Do you have
up.
any idea of the teenagers that I grasp for when you're not here?
Sorry, I'm probably the worst brother.
That's why he was chatting, because Josh wasn't there.
It's a $2,500
I just
bond.
need you to understand.
They know it's not that big of a deal. Although
No, it's a big deal. He got indicted for it.
Yeah. But,
He definitely, if he got indicted for it, it means he said, let's meet here and fuck.
And do you know what it is, too? It is also, it's their initial slap on the wrist. And if it happens again, then there's going to be some real problems, you know.
Slap a wand on the wrist.
And if he was black, they'd be figuring out how to gas him. So, looking at...
Yeah, go to the TV guide. Do you want to go to... Did you pick something out?
Let's go. Let's just keep talking. I want to...
Well, that was the news. So that was Drake and Josh. Now you know what we're dealing with Drake and Josh. Chrissy Teigen exits Never Have I Ever Season 2 amid bullying controversy.
What did she do to someone?
So apparently, I'm going to go back to TV here.
Sure.
Apparently, hey, Lair, when did Chrissy Teigen bully someone? What year? Hey, babe.
Yeah.
When did Chrissy Teigen actually bully a chick? Like, what year? 5 years ago. It was like 5 years ago.
What did she? Where? What was the
on Twitter?
Okay.
Here's another thing that even it's hard for me to accept is.
You have to give him the background of the chick.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go to the article here. I'm going to read the article. God. Actress and model Chrissy Teigen.
I don't get her fame, by the way, but whatever.
I mean, she's just like the definition of Twitter like personality chef. She cooks and takes videos of it. She sells cookbooks. She sells cookware. She was a briefcase model on Who Wants to, or what's the Howie Mandel show with all the fucking briefcases?
Oh yeah,
she was on that.
Yeah, I remember that show.
She was like, so she was a model. So she has model money. She's married to John Legend.
What? Yeah, there we go.
They have adorable kids. One's a fucking bitch. So they don't really give the background on the kid, but some fucking kid was, I guess they were going back and forth on Twitter, and she told her to kill herself.
Oh God.
It's the 16-year-old who got married to the 50-year-old. Remember that from like a few years
back? Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like Dr. Phil, and she went all this.
So that changes everything, Crow. It's a Republican.
No.
Kill yourself, bitch.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't say that. That's pretty harsh, right?
Yeah.
To anyone. And why is it coming out now?
But who did you vote for?
Why is it coming out now?
Because now it's one of those things I don't even agree with it. I don't agree with it, but it's nice to see because Chrissy Teigen has herself dabbled in cancel culture. Like she's very much jumped on people when they're down and will latch onto something that has nothing to do with her just to get some fucking girls.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are really wetting their chops for her to
trip up.
But basically the new thing of like social justice is trying to clean up online bullying. Is like you can't call someone white trash on social media. It's hate speech.
But
you get blocked for hate speech.
It came to light because the girl in question, who is now a woman, got divorced. She's getting her life back together. She's like getting over addiction problems. Like she's getting her life back as an adult woman and realizing that she was groomed by this man. And was actually, he was a predator.
Yeah, he's a creep, exactly.
And so she wrote something for an online platform, and that's when it all came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, my attitude, she's getting grief for that. It's interesting. You gave me a lot of good information there. I'm telling you,
I'm going to get a YouTube video on Chrissy Teigen now. That's part of the show. We watch everything we talk about.
I try to. It is,
oh my wand! I'm gonna get fucking Voldemorted.
This whole world is, I don't know. It's falling apart. I thought there was going to be improvement, and in fact, I am wrong. It's just getting. Oh, it's just weird.
Trying to find.
It's a weird.
Okay, here we go. Some top 10. We're gonna This is the top 10 moments of Chrissy Teigen coming up right here.
I'm looking forward to this because I'll figure out who she is. I literally.
She's fucking attractive.
I mean, she
has a big chest. And I'm not talking about big boobs. I'm talking about like the space above the boobs is long.
Scared? Okay.
Look how long her chest is.
No! Jimmy, no! Oh my God. I would die.
Before we begin.
You don't have to pay for this, man. You don't have to pay for this, right?
No, this is a YouTube video.
Well, please don't. You're embarrassing me.
We're not sure if Rihanna saw this interview, but if she did, we're sure she...
Oh, so that's who she is. Have you ever seen her?
I've seen her before, but I just still don't understand why she's famous. I don't understand.
Because people want to be her. That's essentially what the drive of it to me.
But I mean, is she an actor or?
Yeah, she's a model.
She's a model. Okay, yeah, she's a model.
She's a model, and she was on the Howie Mandel show.
I don't know, and I'm into an exotic beauty.
Her recipes are fucking fire, dude.
I'm sure they're good.
Yeah,
I'm sure they are, but I just don't.
There's John Legend.
Legend, I like him. I like John Legend.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, dude.
She got a bump from him though. To be quite honest with you,
that happens in show business. People marry for that reason, Keith. Come on. They do it as a publicity stunt to have children.
So that's Chrissy Teigen. Well, the children weren't a publicity stunt.
Well, I don't think the marriage was either. Madonna. I didn't realize that celebrities
the Kabbalah.
Did that.
She had all sorts of fucking publicity stunts.
She had one this past week. It was
moving to Europe, and then when she moved back, she sounded all Swedish all the time.
Wait,
I have a hybrid accent. I kind of talk like this.
Yeah. It was.
I was at a car.
It was her father's 90th birthday, and she posted about that this week with her family. I'm sure her family is totally healthy.
Oh, dude, her kids are they're probably running amok.
I guess her oldest daughter seems to have her shit together.
I bet you she hates Madonna.
I wonder. Lourdes. Or as Howard Stern called her, lard ass when she was 2 years old.
That's hilarious. See, that kind of thing, if that got unearthed today, Howard Stern would be re-dragged.
Yeah.
Now, he can probably survive it because he's Howard Stern.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of stuff that, like, when you say, like, why are people talking about this?
Yeah.
There's no reason for it beyond, like, a new set of people just found out about it.
Yeah, exactly.
And those set of people are very sensitive.
Yeah.
Like, and you even... As a comic, you have to like not necessarily change your style, but you do have to learn how to play in that realm of like if you're in a room and you sense that the crowd's overly sensitive, that's just something people are now.
Yeah.
In the 90s and 2000s, you were able to kind of crowd work it out about them. Hey, James Bailey's here.
Good to hear it.
Picture. I'm going to break your arms and your camera.
Oh yeah. See, James, if you didn't heard, I restructured the board so the drops are random. But we're happy you're here. You're 5 minutes from the break, but you can go and make yourself a fucking TV dinner. Hug the girlfriend. He's house sitting actually though.
Oh, cool.
We're getting into his life.
I like to hear about it.
Go jerk off in that bathroom while we're on the
break. Tug one out, make it spit. But no, I hear what you're saying though about audiences being sensitive. And I mean,
but what I'm saying is in the 90s and 2000s, you were able to just kind of like, what are you guys, fucking oil painting fags, you know?
Yeah, it was
and
shocking.
You could kind of, through shock beam, to kind of like, oh, ha, 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 ha. But now the audience is a little more empowered, which I don't know how much I agree with that.
Yeah, well, it's because they think they can do it, but they should just go up on stage and give it a shot. That's a great thing about stand-up. It's totally democratic. Anyone can do it. Anyone. So
but Bailey, to recatch James Bailey up top, I argued with Crow about high-scoring football. He got very intense about Ohio State in the 70s.
And USC. We're watching the Rose Bowl on the local Pac-12.
And he is having a hard time understanding people who are famous for no reason. And now you're caught up.
I mean, I get it, kind of. I got to be honest with you. And now that I just don't find her particularly attractive, for her look does not do it for me.
You know what? It's definitely modelish. She's got like a very round face, very long.
It looks a certain way. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There's something. I mean, it's unique. It's unique, you know. And there's something to that.
When I was a kid, I used to go to a thrift store named Unique. It's a favorite place of ours. Unique.
I don't like little gustos, Herb.
Is this Pride Month?
What era of commercials are you feeling for the break? Bailey, era of commercials? He hasn't responded in like a few minutes, but we can. What are you feeling?
Let's go 90s. Let's go a little more modern, because I'm gonna recognize some of them, but not all of them. And to me, what's going to be bizarre is I'm going to miss the year like I did with Colombo. I had a big moment of shame, Bailey, where I was guessing the year of the episode of Colombo we were watching, and I thought it was 1983.
It was 91.
It was 91.
It was
I was off
1991.
by 8 years.
He was off.
From 14 to 22. I should have known that. And I was confident that I was feeling like kind of like, oh yeah, I'd figured it out. And you know something? That tells me the THC is working. That tells me that the brain is shriveling up. I'm not what I used to be, Keith.
Weed actually makes your brain grow.
Yeah, man.
I love those guys that will find any way to make it positive. But actually, you know, I've actually gotten taller by 2 inches ever since I've been smoking cannabis. And ever since I've been calling it cannabis, I've noticed that my teeth have been whiter ever since I've just been saying the words cannabis.
I know.
The word cannabis just kind of cleanses your palate.
That was the whole legalization of hemp, as they called it. Look at
this fucking blood here.
The whole getting behind that cause was always kind of ridiculous to me. It didn't stop me from investing too much money into it.
Didn't have any idea for sure why I was there, but I knew something bad had happened.
48 hours, and we're not talking about the Eddie Murphy kind here.
Yeah, let's see this. This is like, ooh, she's reflecting back on her 70s
My jaw was
life.
broken. I had a broken arm, and I had a couple of fingers on my...
Fucking John Wick over here. Joan Wick.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, that's what the episode's about.
Yeah, is this $6 million woman?
My parents were afraid of what was going to be on the TV.
3 women were attacked by a notorious serial... Oh, Ted Bundy.
Oh, she's a Ted Bundy survivor.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he told me.
He was the most charming man I've ever met in my entire life. That's probably depressing that the most attractive, charming man she ever met tried to kill her. Ugh. And she probably hasn't met one more charming since.
Yeah. It's just one.
Strangled, beaten.
That's why we all need to do better, guys.
Well, why do you? I mean, I know I'm going out on a limb here, but don't be a serial murderer. If you're listening to our show, if we're gonna have one impact, don't be a serial murderer. Just
be a serial eater. You know?
Yeah, do something else.
Boy, where have you been?
Out with other men, Herb, letting them have their way with me.
Herb.
There you go. That's a good drop right there.
Together.
Yep, absolutely.
Wire.
Got Maya Rudolph over here.
Ooh.
You saw how you feeling a break right
here?
Yeah,
I feel it's a break. Yeah, absolutely. It's
all right,
fun,
we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna put some commercials on. It's been fun. Let me transfer over here.
Absolutely.
KeithPazel.com. Put that in your bookmarks. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. All that. We will be back here in 15 motherfucking minutes.
You crave a big, bold taste. You crave the wave. Everybody wants it. What you gonna see? Everybody wants it. Baby, don't you see? A lot of flavor. Everybody wants it. Everybody wants it. Everybody wants it. So what's it gonna be? Why?
Hey, Vanessa, want to see my beetle? Hey, Alex, want to see my dragonfly?
Good one, Vanessa.
When you buy your kids a $1.99 hamburger Happy Meal, they can choose a cool Transformer figure or an adorable Littlest Pet Shop toy in special boxes with punch-outs or trading cards, one with each Littlest Pet Shop Transformers Happy Meal.
Okay, listen to this one. Why do robots keep batteries in their wallets? Because they like to charge everything.
Boy, am I glad I got my sense of humor from you, Mom.
Have you had your break today?
How can I be a worthy mother when all I want is my children's cereal?
Kellogg's Frosted Flakes just for kids? Brave adults say no.
My wife said she'd do anything to help. I told her to get me a spoon.
Now more than ever, these adults are stepping forward to admit they love that sweet, delicious crunch.
My passion finally led to a marriage of convenience. He's a milkman.
Come on, give in. Frosted Flakes have the taste adults have grown to love. They're great.
MGM Family Entertainment presents the only all-new animated film this season.
Wow!
As one of the most popular films in animated history adds a new adventure.
You're out of breath and the fun hasn't even started yet.
All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, rated G, starts Friday.
How do you like your minivan?
Ford Windstar isn't any minivan. It's the best.
Well, what makes Windstar better?
It's a van that thinks it's a car. It rides and handles like a car, but it holds kids and groceries like a van.
Is it safe?
With over 40 standard safety features, Windstar is the Fort Knox of minivans. I shopped around, and dollar for dollar, nothing else stacks up.
Now get $1,000 back or low financing on Northeast Ohio's best-selling minivan.
Windstar is an all-around great minivan.
Winning Ohio's over.
The X-Files, now for sale on video.
What I find fantastic is that there are answers beyond the realm of science.
With secrets never before revealed by creator Chris Carter.
Listen to me, Scully. This thing exists.
Own the classic episodes selected for this exclusive video release. The X-Files, now on video. 2 uncut, digitally mastered files on each tape for $14.98 or less. Owning is believing. 8 is news.
Find out how a courageous cat risked her life to save her kittens at 10.
I wish this could last all night. All night.
Duracell. Oh, it can. And tomorrow night, and maybe the next night, and the following day. The Copper Top. No battery is stronger, longer.
Wednesday at a special time.
I love you, Kirsten, and I want you back.
Fox presents the 2-hour season finale.
You're too late. I'm getting married, Charlie.
Of the best drama on television.
I don't know how to be apart from you.
I don't know how serious it is or anything, but Matt and Sarah, they were both in the emergency room.
Don't miss the unforgettable season finale of Party of 5. Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on Fox.
Writing for TV's hottest black star is tough.
I wrote for Urkel for 5 years. I think I know a little about black people.
The show, coming up next.
Going to New Delhi, down to your banging, pretty unseen, look out how pretty you'll see. Montenegro, Lemkowski, you go. Roma and Verona, and don't forget Sahara, London, Glasgow, San Bernardino, get here. To this kindly tip, let you wanna know your trip. And get your head on Route 66.
Pedo.
Stand back. Yeah.
Forget typical and say goodbye to the usual. It's not the same old, it's anything but. So take the road less traveled. There's nothing ordinary about it. Taco Bell. Yeah, there's nothing ordinary about it. Taco Bell. Yeah, if unique is what you're after, leave those burgers behind. Let's head for the border. Taco Bell is time. There's nothing ordinary about it. Taco Bell. There's nothing ordinary Are Ned and Stacy calling it quits?
You want to stay and try to work things out?
Yes, I do.
Well, you can't. Find out on the season finale Monday.
Kelly's new roommate wants more than her boyfriend.
Maybe we should just cool off a little bit.
She wants her identity.
I'm Kelly Taylor.
A brand new 90210 Wednesday.
Now, from the heart of the jungle, you can bring the new ace to your place. Call him wild. Call him crazy. Call him yours to own on video.
I'm the popular one.
Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, now on video.
Hey, we look good and passed out.
I think we look silly.
Hey, you guys are all dressed for Easter, huh? Pretty soon the Easter Bunny will bring me a basket full of you guys.
You still believe in the Easter Bunny?
Are you insane? I believe in talking candy, don't I?
Oh, good point.
The Disney Video Masterpiece Collection Trivia Challenge is at McDonald's. Look in this Sunday's paper for your insert. You could win one of 300 million prizes. Someone can win $1 million. It's gonna be magic.
Meet the proud creators of new Post Waffle Crisp cereal. No rocking chairs or bingo parlors for these gals. No, sir. Just look at them go.
Ready?
Harnessing years of good old American waffle know-how. To make sure every scrumptious bite of Waffle Crisp cereal tastes just like Grandma's homemade waffles and syrup. And how? Introducing Post Waffle Crisp, a brand new cereal with old-fashioned values.
You'll love my Waffle Crisp.
And now let's make that random call with today's $10,000 question. Who shot Alexander Hamilton in that famous duel? Hello, for $10,000. Excuse me? Oh, I'm sorry. Your time is up.
Got milk?
Darnell had a way with women. I love you. And his mama had a way with words.
I did not raise you to be a gigolo.
But he just wouldn't listen.
You said you loved me.
No, you can't say that. Until it was too late. Martin Lawrence.
I'm caught up in a real life fatal attraction.
A thin line between love and hate.
You can't hit a woman, but I can.
Rated R. Starts Wednesday, April 3rd.
Wendy's new country French chicken tastes so delicious.
Bonjour, Dave. Bonjour.
It has everyone speaking French. Could it be Wendy's country French roll?
Comment ça va, Dave? Bien.
The Swiss, topped with Dave's tangy Dijon sauce.
Bonjour, Dave.
Bonjour.
Or Wendy's whole breast fillet.
Merci.
Whatever. It's a sandwich so delicious, only Dave could have made it.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. Bonjour, mes amis.
He's gotta be stopped.
Come try Wendy's new country French chicken.
Jonathan Silverman, Andrew McCarthy, and America's favorite stiff are back.
Whoa, Geraldwood.
Weekend at Bernie's 2, world broadcast premiere Tuesday.
Working for TV's hottest black comedian is tough.
It's the Wilson Lee show. It ain't the Denise, Devon, Trent, Tom, and white guy whose name I don't know show.
But someone's gotta do it.
I wrote for Urkel for 5 years. I think I know a little about black people.
Don't miss the most outrageous new comedy of the year.
I wrote for Roseanne when she and Tom broke up. We had to pitch jokes to her while she was getting Tom's name sandblasted off her right butt cheek.
Living Singles Kim Cole's guest stars on The Show. A brand new episode next.
The last lunar fireball was seen over 75 years ago.
And after I see it tonight, I can die a happy man.
Some gums lose flavor fast, leaving you looking for another piece. Too bad he wasn't chewing extra sugar-free gum. It's the one with delicious, refreshing flavor that really lasts.
Another 75 years.
Hey, people are living a lot longer these days.
Extra lasts extra long.
Imagine a satellite system that turned digital signals into vivid pictures and CD quality sound. What would it look like? How big would it be? Oh, about 18 inches. The RCA Digital Satellite System. Customized programming and the power of digital technology. Now in a convenient take-home size.
See the new RCA brand DSS system and save up to $100 by mail on select RCA products.
They give a deal to everyone? I thought I was special, baby.
Welcome to Fort Baxter.
Let's go, Cappers!
punters. Wakey, wakey.
Where the standards are low.
I'm just so proud.
The morale is high.
We have rules and regulations.
Are these yours? It is my understanding that you can no longer ask me these questions.
And discipline is a dirty word.
Make the bad man stop.
I'm telling you, he's a boob! Steve Martin is Sergeant Bilko, rated PG. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
Morning, fish. It's me, Baxter Jack, the modem man. Up and down loading, baby. Techno trailblazer, the website. Commander of the communication nation.
AT&T True Reach Savings saves you 25% on all types of U.S. calls, even faxes and modems on your AT&T phone bill when you spend $25 a month.
Bi-coastal. Information San Francisco.
Nice.
Don't say it.
Modem man.
Savings on all kinds of calls. That's your true choice. AT&T.
Tonight, Al's building a doghouse.
Could you keep the noise down just a hair?
Okay. Married with Children. A brand new episode. Then, catch the new comedy Al Bundy calls a masterpiece.
Who can do this?
My future wife and/or Tracy Lord.
More fun than a monster truck rally.
Just pretend like I'm not even here. You can't even see me. I'm like a fine mist.
Yeah, nerve gas.
Local Heroes, a brand new episode tonight after Married with Children.
Hey, my research shows this is the best seat to catch a foul. This seat or yours?
One foul ball right here. Come on, all I want is a ball.
Right here, right here.
Hit it here, I'll paint your...
Really want a baseball? Come to Burger King for Cleveland Hometown Superstars photo balls with Carlos Baerga, Kenny Lofton, Oral Hershiser, Albert Bell, and a team autographed ball. Collect all 5, $2.99 each with any Whopper value meal.
Finally! Give me the phone. It's mine.
Got it. You're a big bully, you know that?
Cleveland Hometown Superstars photo balls at Burger King. On the Rue de Chaison, a minivan meets up with some adventurous souls. In a city by a bay, a Jaguar rendezvous with a resourceful accountant from Des Moines. We're in a simple business here at Budget Car and Truck Rental. It's about joining the right vehicles together with the right individuals all over the world. And when you see people as individuals, it makes a big difference in the way you treat them. Budget, all the difference in the world.
I come from the generation that always said, well, I'll be married, so I'll be taken care of. My goal in life was to be a beach bum. But at 50, I found myself alone, divorced. And I said, I'm going to open a ballet school. And it was wonderful. I took my money and invested it. I felt great. You know, it's a skill to manage life. You know, it scared the bejabbers out of me.
Want it hot? Look for the dot. The ultimate deep dish hits the spot. Say wow. Time to chow. Cheese so high, it's the ultimate pie.
Get up to 3 toppings on a medium, just $8.99. Any second medium, only $4.99.
So get it now? Just tell us how. Domino's Ultimate Deep Dish Pizza. Hot wow now.
For hot wow, call Domino's.
Now! Next Sunday, statues weep, the sun pulses, and flowers fall from the sky. Are they miracles? See the astonishing video, then decide for yourself.
My heart started racing, and I just said, wow, it looks like Jesus.
Miracles and Visions, Fact or Fiction, a television event next Sunday.
Watch your hands, watch your hands.
What's your question for the Party of 5 cast?
Do you think that your show portrays a realistic view of society?
I think Party of 5 does take a realistic look at society and life, and I think that's what's engaging about it.
The issues that we deal with are issues that these kids in this situation really
Hi guys, we're back from break.
Everyone's talking about Party of 5. Catch the 2 hours.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Party of 5. I never watched.
This was a huge show when I was a kid.
Oh, I never watched it.
Me and my sister watched Party of 5. Like, we would put foil on our antennas. Like, it was like, oh, you keep your hand on the TV and it'll stay in. That was like how serious Party of 5 was. That's why I was excited for Lost, because I'm like, Party of 5 guy.
Well, I will say Jennifer Love Hewitt, I had a little crush on her, I have to admit it. But she's
she's great. She's a big crystal person now.
Oh, really?
She's into crystals and like the healing power of love and shit like that.
Yeah, I had a passenger last week who was talking about that. I had a good conversation with her for like an hour and a half.
Hey, Bailey. Hello, Larry.
Well, hello,
We're back, ladies
There it
and
is.
gentlemen. Officially for the second half.
Yeah, got a big elephant right there.
It was hot when I came in.
What is that? Your mom, Kroshus? Hey.
Bada bing.
Bada boom. We're going to go back to the TV.
Yeah. So as you're all aware, we have a segment called This Week in Television History.
Yes, sir.
And we go through kind of this week what happened in television history. It doesn't leave. I mean, there you go. Spell that, and it could be any year when obviously.
Well, I've been dipping into a lot of sports too because that's mainly on television.
Yeah.
So anything that happened in sports this week, usually you can find something correlating that happened in. You can find the TV clip itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, to start us off here, 1981, Barbara Walters famously asked Katharine Hepburn, "If you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be?" God. Do you remember that?
No. That's so banal.
See, I feel like that became a story late. Like that kind of happened under the radar, and then Barbara Walters got famous for being a moron, and then they brought that up.
I remember one time she was deemed like a heavy-hitting journalist. Barbara Walters was. Softballs aren't even the word, you know? W. Kamau Bell tells a story about he was on the what was the show that Barbara Walters was on, that morning show, Whoopi Goldberg and Barbara Walters?
The View?
The View, yeah. He was
well,
on
yeah,
The View.
she quit it because she couldn't handle these fucking broads. Whoopi Goldberg is talking back to me. I didn't retire for this.
But like, it was in the 2016 election. W. Kamau Bell was like, I don't know much, but Donald Trump should not be the president. He was very and she's personal friends with Trump, and she was literally, I guess, on the set like just apoplectic. But Whoopi Goldberg was like thumbs up and smiling and giving him a thumbs up when he was doing that. You know,
what, in 2020?
This is 2019 or 2016.
Oh, so when Trump won?
When Trump, yeah, when Trump was running, he was running, and they asked him about who should be president. He's like, well, I don't know, because it was in the primary phase still. He said, but Donald Trump shouldn't be the president. It would not be a good thing if he's the guy. And,
how dare you? How dare you, you mongrel? She just snaps on the fucking set.
You remember her when? Oh yes.
You see, we worried about everything, so you don't have to. The 1996 Illumina.
Is this?
Oh wait, hold on there.
Yeah, this is the commercial.
I still have it on.
I knew there was a disconnect here.
For most of the 20th century, Katharine Hepburn has been a star. She is a theatrical veteran.
Oh, Katharine Hepburn is one of the original, like, bitch powerhouse stars.
Yeah, I think she's a pretty good person. I actually have a lot. I mean, not Joan Crawford.
Look at her, looks like a doll.
In Hartford, Connecticut,
she was born a glass porcelain doll.
Her father was a surgeon, and her mother an early feminist.
Here, let's go to the interview. Uh-oh. We gotta go to the crow cam.
Tradition. Their dream for their eldest daughter, Catherine, was for her to become a doctor, not an actress. But straight out of Bryn Mawr College, Catherine forced her way into the theater.
Straight out of Compton.
The Northeast was the intellectual, it still is the intellectual backbone of the country.
When she moved to Hollywood in 1932 and won her first Oscar only a year later. But after a short success, something went wrong. Most of her next films failed. Theater owners took out full-page ads declaring her, in their words,
a drunk whore.
Box office poison, as they said.
Said she'd just gotten what she deserved.
Man, this is too long of an intro.
But I kind of,
about myself, you see, that I have common sense, and that I have brains enough to know I'm a certain age, I'm this desirable.
Man, she really does sound like the Martin Short impression, huh?
Oh, it's amazing. I know.
Walk and see.
So you know,
I had a remarkably long career.
And what of the future?
But I certainly wasn't, Gable and...
What are you doing tonight? What of the future? What are you doing in 15 minutes?
John Wayne. Big stars. They were.
Big cock on that John Wayne.
She started with John Wayne.
I got off to a big pounding start, and then...
Oh, big pounding.
I would say, no. I would say now I'm as strong as,
Not physically. I mean, I can
have
barely open a door, for
they called
Christ's
it losing your marbles in 1981.
Why the fuck would you ask me a question like that?
Going senile. That's what it was called back then. You're going senile.
think that I've done a lot of things that I really haven't done at all. They think I've done as I pleased. Well, I've done as I pleased.
So that era, Barbara
and
Walters,
been
would you throw one to Barbara?
No. I don't know. Maybe
she definitely looks better, that Barbara Walters. Wait till they go back to her.
Is my common sense.
Oh shit, that was for the big dramatic break.
Barbara, interviews of a lifetime. The interviews of a lifetime. Oprah tapped into Barbara. Oprah thiefed the kind of aspects of Phil Donahue and of Barbara Walters and kind of melded it into something, that was different, that was very Oprah, But she's definitely influenced by this. There's no doubt about it.
So in 1992, the finale of Night Court happened. Were you a fan of Night Court?
To me, I thought Night Court always benefited from being sandwiched in between, I think, the Cosby Show.
Should I have one?
Yeah. And LA
Law.
Law.
Go anyplace else?
No.
Classic Mad.
The fire extinguisher is just $8.99, and the Ames Green Sweeper lawn rake is only $4.88.
Man,
This is the place for me.
Yes.
those commercials represent my childhood.
Yeah.
Those Ace hardware commercials were those. My grandpa would be like, "Oh shit.
We got a hammer on sale?
We need a fucking rake."
Yeah, we need a circular saw.
We never had those good fat plastic rakes. We always bought the metal ones with the big fucking flingy horror movie rakes.
Oh, that strong rake? The one you step on and it hits you like Sideshow Bob?
No, it was like a flimsier version.
Oh, okay.
What is this, The Godfather?
Robert Urich, Terry Garr, Susan Rutan, Tom Poston, and Alex Rocco.
Look at this.
This is
cast.
The cast of fucking Celebrity Fit Club.
Amazing, man. I mean, they are throwing it against a wall, right? I mean, you can't take it seriously.
Lessons on how to impress a woman, but his tutor is Dan on an all-new Night Court. And you could win at least a million.
We're getting into an episode of Night Court.
Yeah, see,
This is the end of Quantum Leap.
It benefited. Night Court benefited from the Cosby Show opening up and Cheers early in its run, and then with L.A. Law being the back end. It benefited from being on Thursday night. It was probably the weak link of that.
I'll get rid of it.
He played black guy that just sits there and eats lunch.
That's his character.
That's his character.
Hi, guys. Hi, Harry.
There we go. The man, the myth, the legend.
Useless scraps of paper.
Comedian, magician, Harry Anderson.
Larroquette's actually kind of funny, I think.
Oh, John Larroquette's the man.
Yeah, he's kind of he's
the dad in
Phil
Richie
Hartman,
Rich.
He's decent. I like Larroquette.
You ever see Richie Rich, where Macaulay Culkin plays a rich guy?
I never.
Richie? Rich?
Yeah, no, I actually never did. Isn't Walter Matthau? No, that was Dennis the Menace. Sorry.
The copycat movie to Richie Rich was Blank Check, starring Paul Rodriguez and some white kid. Where a kid gets a check, he delivers some paper. He does a service for somebody.
Yeah.
And the guy gives him a blank check. And he writes in $1 million on the check and cashes it because a blank check, it just they didn't check it didn't.
You just get it. You just get that.
Yeah.
Boom. But it's just Night Court was. Yeah, this was like a Barney Miller vibe. But it's late 80s, early 90s New York. It had cleaned up a bit. It wasn't 70s New York anymore. The bad anti-drug laws that come in.
This show was on at 2 a.m. when I was a kid. This, Barney Miller, and All in the Family were back to back. That was the fucking night choke right there.
Yeah, I absolutely, I believe
Up there with the Insomniacs.
Yeah, I remember Richard Moll. Yeah, he was a bit of a star.
Maybe bookended with some Jeffersons on the
Marshall
other side.
Warfield? Yeah, well, absolutely. When the Jeffersons theme song came on as a kid, I used to dance around the living room. When I was 5 years old, I wanted to dance because beans don't burn in the kitchen.
What the fuck is going on? Oh, this is a commercial.
Yeah,
it's a Simpsons commercial.
The soon-to-be canceled Simpsons.
Hey, they did 1.7 this week.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Jumping up there.
They're not totally dead. You got to admit it though; they're in that territory, aren't they?
Yeah, but no, because viewership, it's all about the demographic, which I don't really take into account. People really like that 18 to 49
and they still have their
demographic.
religious fans, right? Their core fans.
Oh,
correct? Yeah, as well they should. I mean, I love the Simpsons. You have to understand, The Simpsons was like Nirvana or something. It just revolutionized it all. It showed a limitless world of possibilities.
The Simpsons?
Yeah, it was completely a cutting edge comedy. I loved it when it first came out. I mean, that is as big as like Beavis and Butthead. I was actually a huge fan of too. I loved Beavis and Butthead in my mid-20s. I was
Beavis and Butthead was great.
I was heavily into Beavis and Butthead.
They used to like what I loved about Beavis and Butthead on the
there wouldn't have been Beavis and Butthead without the Simpsons. Yeah.
Totally, 100%. And then South Park was on the tail end of Beavis and Butthead.
Absolutely, which was solid. Absolutely.
It still is. Yeah. South Park's the shit.
Is South Park still on?
Oh yeah.
God, they still put new. I didn't even know that. They still do new episodes. Wow. Okay, I'm going to cut you off.
So in 1969, they banned tobacco advertising in Canada on television and radio.
Yeah.
This is an era I don't. My dad remembers cigarette commercials.
I don't.
You don't?
I remember like smokeless tobacco, Copenhagen Skoal commercials, Earl Campbell doing like Skoal commercials. I gotta go pay some touch. Let's look that up too after this, man. But yeah.
And we'll never stray away from good.
This is the last cigarette commercial in America.
We don't want to vote. Women shouldn't vote. We don't want to smoke. Women shouldn't smoke. We don't want to do what our husbands tell us to do.
Look at her fucking tucking down.
But it's also
They're
this
passing
weird,
it like a doobie.
It's in this weird like first round, like first wave feminism critique. It's bizarre.
There's these suffrage bitches right here.
It's liberating to smoke cigarettes. Yeah, you can tell who they're tapping into. Is it the share market?
This is the taste for today's woman.
What is this, a fucking Virginia Slims commercial?
Gotta be.
Tailored slim for your hands.
I mean, it's such a manipulative thing too, about just like, hey, just
my
smoke,
Aunt Jerry smoked Virginia Slims. Hell yeah. The last commercial, the last fucking cigarette commercial was a Virginia Slims commercial.
In Canada, absolutely.
No, that was America. That was the last one in America.
Wow.
I just got the topic based on that was 1971.
It was also them.
They did it 2 years before us.
Tapping into that whole sense of like, oh, you old feminists, I'm a liberated woman. I'm going to smoke in public. You know what I mean? Like it was a way of looking down on like that generation, for the new second wave that were coming up, man. Because they were looking down on the wave. Because they were looking at the first wave feminists.
You know who was leading that? Courtney Love.
Yeah, well,
that's your second wave feminist right there.
I don't know what there was no all the isms and all that crap died off by the 90s. It was kind of weird living in the detritus of that, working in that environment.
Now this is feminism right here.
To Merlot, your smile.
Just being a woman.
Well, and it's just and then watching a Hallmark movie.
Oh yeah. You want to see if we got a new one on the other side there?
I think I think it's. We've been bouncing around. That 48 Hours was pretty intriguing too. That was a good one.
Yeah. Do you want to decide on a movie while we watch, like a back-to-back Rise of the Planet of the Apes?
That's I never saw this actually.
You never saw it? Is this the Hunt for Red October?
Oh, the Hunt for Red October. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, absolutely. I saw this in the theater.
Isn't this Turn the Button?
Captain sacked out. Yeah.
Is that Sam Rockwell?
Is this a submarine movie?
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. It's.
Do you want to watch this?
Clancy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's not. It's dated. But I remember I saw this at the Chicago. I saw it at what theater in Chicago was it again? It was the one in like the north, like where was it again?
The one by the
not McClurg. McClurg Court was the new one. It was I can't remember the name of it.
The box, was it a box? The music box?
God, it wasn't the music box. It wasn't the Biograph. It was actually a kind of. They used to have hip movies there. Like kind of major releases would be done there, but it still was kind of old. I wouldn't mind that Rose Bowl game.
Look at what's on Crow at 10.
Oh yeah, well we will get canceled in a hurry.
Not for this version because it's on TV. We got canceled because it's. Let's just put Forrest Gump into Roadhouse on.
Okay, these are noble ones.
It'll be because I had to edit out the whole fucking thing. Like it'll be our Roadhouse Redemption episode.
So this week in TV history, what do we got? What do we got?
So let's go down. 1990. The Cowboy Channel on cable TV begins transmitting. Now, this one doesn't have a video, so it's good that I went to Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
So Willie Nelson's Cowboy Channel reflects niche seeking in cable television. Willie Nelson, scruffy king of country music, is carrying a business card these days, and some who cherish his outlaw image may cringe because it lists him as a corporate chairman of the board. He's heading up one of the latest entries in cable television's entertainment channel boom. His station is the Cowboy Channel, and yes, he really is the chairman of the television network. Chief cook and bottle washer was how... oh, Jesus Christ. So yeah, he had a Cowboy Channel.
What year was that?
1991. Wow. This is the article's 1990.
I have no memory of that whatsoever.
I mean, it was probably off immediately. Like many cable newcomers, Nelson's channel probably won't appeal to everyone, and that's no mistake. Cable is narrowing its target. It was like a reverse of how it is now. They're like going out finding specific audiences for each channel. Yeah. Like it was the beginning of Sci-Fi, the Learning Channel.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, it definitely spread out into something different. I remember being like, whoa, this is a proliferation.
In-court television for legal junkies offers live coverage of noteworthy trials. The Golden American Network, for viewers that weren't born yesterday, features entertainment for an older audience.
Yeah.
The Sci-Fi Channel, the Comedy Channel, will launch in November.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And its new competitor, 3/8 have a nonstop comedy channel.
I think I told you that there was there were a couple of guys who made a bunch of money in the dot-com boom in Chicago. They were like close to billionaires, and they wanted to make a comedy network competition for Comedy Central. And they created a promo video. I knew someone who got involved with them, and it went nowhere. That was one of the rays of hope. You thought like Chicago was going to have some sort of breakthrough. It was going to be like... it's going to be a comedy network based in Chicago, give an opportunity to performers. There were so many times there when you thought something was going to break through and it just didn't happen. And
speaking of the cable channel boom,
you got to make it happen.
Do you remember the early FX?
No.
Dude, they used to have AL West baseball games.
Did you know that millions of people are tuning into FX? The world's first living television network. It's real.
It's a living television network. That's how they advertised it.
Or something, and you flip it on, you're always going to be entertained. I take a shower and I come out and leave it on.
I remember this being like a different... TV was getting much more postmodern.
Annie Gers. So we have someone wants us to say hi to someone.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
It's Annie Gers' birthday.
Happy birthday, Annie.
Sing it for her, Kroshus.
Happy birthday to you.
Do you like a happy birthday? Do you get into it?
No, I was embarrassed. I got one actually.
Have you ever?
Birthday.
Do you hope for a round happy birthday so you could fucking mute it? So you could say not like you could silently just lip sync with everybody else singing?
Oh, that? Yeah, maybe that. No, I'm not that bad.
Because to me, it's the singing. I'll mimic that I'm doing it. But yeah, happy birthday.
I had a
happy birthday, Annie.
sang to me at the alcove in the outdoor area. They sang happy birthday to me, and the crowd got all into it at the alcove on my birthday this past year, which was a nice thing to do, but I was embarrassed. I had a good line. But
look how alive the FX network was.
Absolutely. I mean, this is, again, they're...
Hey, no jumping on the bed. Hi, I'm Jillian.
John. Spencer. Phil.
Suzanne.
It's all MTV, like real world look. That was such a hot thing. It's all to look like that.
This is like the first reality TV network.
Yeah.
We're on the road every day talking to people who really know about Russian science.
I'm about to fuck both of these people.
Or something that gets you up and going in the morning.
So if you want to find out what's happening when it's happening,
as in live,
look for us.
On the road every day with breakfast time.
This guy looks like...
You want to find out?
You heard of none of these guys.
I just like the idea that he's doing this.
Going in the morning.
So if you want to find out what's
and then just an accident comes and just fucking barrels across.
Happening when it's happening.
As in live.
Look for us.
On the road.
That guy is
with breakfast time.
He likes other men.
Is that the bleached hair? But bleached hair was a very heterosexual thing to do in the 90s.
Getting bleached tips, that was a kind of cutting edge thing.
Well, the further down you went, the more you like punk rock.
Yeah, I never...
The first thing you have to do
I couldn't do that.
Holy shit, look at him. It's the America's Funniest Home Video guy.
There is this sort of disbelief that really just cascades through your body, and then comes the caffeine.
I still dress this way.
With the collared shirt and some fucking tucked in jeans.
Yeah, I still dress that way.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You could do people's taxes though.
riskier. I mean, it's like going out on a tightrope with no net, but that's the joy of it, because when it works, it's exhilarating.
He's like someone just waxing about fucking being fucking an artist, man.
Yeah, I know.
Having taken the chance.
Yeah,
if we can encourage you to treat your life,
as a performer,
I just like shooting. If we can encourage the audience to that's how you can. These promos are so easy. You just get in a room and you go, if we can just encourage the audience to be as organic as the material that is being portrayed to them, and we'll just be the most righteous society.
I know. Exactly.
Across the board.
Hey, can we pop on that was it Forrest Gump? Let's pop it on.
Oh yeah, I'm going back and forth between the videos and look at Lieutenant Dan's new legs.
It's what they use on the space shuttle. Magic legs.
Lieutenant Dan, space isn't real. The Earth is flat.
Jenny, I was told
Forrest Gump would get caught into QAnon conspiracies.
Well, whenever I do like a
Jenny, liberty is at war.
Whenever I rip,
we are at war with liberty. Donald Trump is the president. Jenny.
When I like rip on right-wing people, the voice I get, I think of
Forrest Gump.
I think of hostile Forrest Gump, not innocent Forrest Gump. I think hostile Forrest Gump.
In Greenbow, Alabama, when he's yelling, when he gets Jenny off the stage and he beats the shit out of that guy.
Yeah, it is. So my voice.
That's how Trump's getting in. Tom Hanks is going to become. They've Manchurian candidate Tom Hanks to become Forrest Gump in August.
It is. He's putting that out. But here's my impression of the right wing.
And he's going to beat the shit out of Joe Biden.
When I think of Trump supporters, here's the voice I have for them. Here's the voice I have for them. Abortion is wrong. Being homosexual is a choice, and that is wrong. You should not do that. Like I think of as hostile Forrest Gump. You are nothing but a socialist. Why wouldn't you want to make as much money as you wanted to make? It's hostile Forrest Gump. That's what I do when I do right wing voices.
Jetty, we're marching on Washington.
You want to cancel Christmas. That is what you want to do.
Hey, Forrest.
Forrest, you can't say colored people anymore.
I was in the theater watching this. People were weeping.
Oh, I saw it in the theaters too. I saw this and Power Rangers the movie in the same year.
Did you cry at this scene?
No, I wasn't a crier young. I cried at the end of E.T. and Home Alone, and that was it.
Yep.
Raining long enough for the stars to come
I used to beat off under the water.
If E.T. was
Vietnam.
on right now, you get misty-eyed, wouldn't you?
Sometimes in Vietnam.
Mama always said, Forrest, you are going to make a woman happy. You are well endowed. I said, Mom, life is like a box of chocolate Dixons. Just so giant. I am well endowed. Jenny.
Sometimes when we was covered waist down in the water, I used to pull my pud under there in Vietnam.
Jenny, I have a large penis. Mama told me one day you're going to satisfy a woman, Jenny. I'm hung like a racehorse, Jenny.
Heaven stopped.
This, by the way, I will say they captured this. The late 70s, early 80s had this weird phenomenon where people were just running across the country. They did it, Terry Fox did it in Canada to raise awareness for cancer. It was like running was a big thing. You'd run from coast. People would run like from coast.
Yeah,
like,
for
honestly,
charity.
Yeah, no, but it was like the very beginnings of that. It was
the dude died. That one-legged guy did it across Canada.
Terry
he didn't
Terry
make
Fox.
it to the end.
Yeah, he
that
had cancer.
documentary made Todd Massey cry.
Well, I believe that, man, because actually that was a very big story. When I was 12, that was a big story. I could believe that. I honestly could, because it was like.
What did you think of Canada at the time besides hockey?
It was
were people pissed that an American wasn't doing? Did they chop an American?
No, there wasn't that.
We'll give one of our guys cancer.
Because you want to know why? It was a heartwarming story. It was about the human spirit. It worked. The Terry Fox story. They did made-for-TV movies about that when those mattered. The Terry Fox story.
They made Ryan White go out there and run across America.
Jenny, I'm well endowed. My mom always said, Forrest, one day you are going to make a woman very happy. I said, Mama, I feel good about that impression. I do.
It's good. Forrest Gump is a good one.
Yeah,
Forrest Gump is like Trump, where like it's pretty across the board.
But again, I think of Trump supporters being hostile Forrest Gump. If Forrest Gump was an asshole, you know, it is really, I do not understand. It is political correctness that is actually the problem. That is,
it's like, cancel culture, Jay.
Cancel culture is really a bad thing. It is equivalent to people being murdered because of their skin color.
I said it with an A at the end, Jedi. I learned the alphabet specifically to say it with the A at the end. Jedi. He's talking to the grave because she's dying of AIDS.
People in my Gen X folks, hip ones, I remember I said I kind of liked Forrest Gump, and I got pounced
check
on.
this out.
Pounced on.
I didn't realize until years later that she had AIDS. That was like a 60s thing.
Well, it was the 80s.
80s, yeah.
Her life very much like... this is based on a book.
It also seems 60... Yeah, I know. And the book they take... First of all, in the book, they call him retard a lot.
Well, exactly. And also, in the book...
And he's way dumber.
Yeah, and he's actually kind of like not a popular figure. He's this idiot,
He doesn't do the run across America. And all that shit about him inventing all the cultural American shit.
Yeah,
like
that's all made up.
It's all made up for the movie.
Yeah. He's supposed to be like a Mr. Magoo figure. Like all this awful stuff is going on when he's an idiot and doesn't really do anything about it. It's supposed to be an
He just like walks through a building and it explodes behind him.
And
type
Vietnam
of shit.
was going on and I do not understand. Blacks said they wanted to vote. Why would they want that? Like I guess he was a real...
They said I was surrendering on behalf of the United States of America. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just tugging my penis in front of
because Mama told me
in front of a North Vietnamese.
She said,
he calls them Vietnamese. Are you Vietnamese?
But I would go to Saigon and often participate in a
He just goes on vacation to Vietnam. I go to vacation to Vietnam and I wander around and I talk to people.
Isn't that amazing? Now that would be something you could do.
Go to Vietnam and wander around and talk to people?
It was like it was a mortal enemy.
You go to Cambodia. Chris Damon goes to Cambodia all the time.
Yeah. How many times have you been to Cambodia?
I've never been.
How many times has he been?
I think a couple.
Yeah, I've heard good things about her. It's actually kind of a cool place. Like it's actually,
I feel like Cambodia is the kind of place where regardless of what kind of plane you're taking, the second you cross Cambodian airspace, it becomes a cargo plane from fucking Indiana Jones.
Yeah, you're going to jump out here. Yeah, they have commercial flights in there. I'm sure the dollar goes a far distance there,
Yeah.
I give Damon credit. He travels, I give him credit. He'll do that stuff,
Chris Damon, he saves up money for it. He's a responsible person.
Yep, exactly. No, without a doubt. But no, we were saying though about this week in TV history. Was there another thing?
Well, yeah, we got a bunch more.
Yeah.
2002, The Wire debuted.
Well, as you know, that is.
Let's see.
Of all the pandemic things I did watching on TV, that and then early in the pandemic, the Miss America show where Kate Blanchett played Phyllis Schlafly. I actually thought was a really good show. I really related to that. Those are the two.
You related to that?
Yeah, I did because of my mom.
Well, because you were around in that time.
Well, because my mom was the president of her Now chapter, so I went to ERA.
I think you also weren't. Weren't you kind of wrestling because I think the current generation kind of shits on both of those women now.
Well, Phyllis Schlafly was a fucking cunt.
Yeah, but the other lady was kind of. Who was the fucking other broad in that movie?
Well, no, I mean, it was all these historical figures of that time of like, and in the feminist, when Betty Friedan was in it, wrote
what was the name of it?
It was called Miss America, and then also it was Gloria Steinem was part of that. Shirley Chisholm was part of that. I mean, I thought it was kind of an interesting sort of. I don't know. I just thought it was a well done, like 10-part series, and how the ERA
what it was.
lost.
I'm trying to figure out this character. We've talked about this on the podcast.
Well, Phyllis
we went on a rant about because you were like, you third way. The lady who played Alice McRae.
Isn't that Sarah Paulson?
Yeah.
Well, that was an amalgamation character. That actually wasn't a real character.
That's what we were, because there was a bunch of women who, like, just the idea that there was like women who sided with it, but for like they were like voting against their own interest type of thing.
Well, there was it just showed the split with women, and there was a lot of very conservative women who they didn't want to go to college. Well, they didn't want the whole draft. That was the big thing. That was the big thing. They said the draft.
Jedi's still inside there.
You're going to be drafted if this passes, and you're going to have to fight in combat. That was a big scare tactic that was used to stop.
Hell yeah! And then G.I. Jane came out, and now you got these women shaving their head at the drop of war.
But it's just like, and they used that fear card just because they still bought into the fucking patriarchal. Their economic existence was tethered to men still. So it was like, that was really the undercurrent of the battle.
This is also how like an intelligent thinker you are, because you watched this show, had this debate with yourself, and me and her watched 17 seasons of Grey's Anatomy and made fun of it for the whole pandemic. I didn't talk about feminism once.
Yeah, it was. I thought that was a pretty good show because I think it was tried to be kind of even-handed in a sense. It didn't just portray. I mean, Phyllis Schlafly.
Here, let me annoy you.
Again,
I'm gonna pull up Miss America criticism and see what some of these fucking third wave fucking cucks said.
Well, it wasn't diverse enough.
No, it wwon't be that.
Did you know my mom? They were dealing with their fathers were in the Second World War. These were hardened, murderous men. You know that's who raised them. They were these intimidating, horrific figures for a lot of them. And so there was a need for the feminine to actually come back into play. You know, it's like, this is a good thing. You know, it's like, this is something that's necessary for our species to actually treating women okay and having them just be acknowledged as people.
The Wire is great. Who died in 1982?
Paul Lynde.
Time frame, yeah. What time frame does Forrest Gump start in? Right, Bailey's confused. I always thought Forrest Gump was the 60s.
Well, it started in the 50s. Went through the 60s, and then ended in the early 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it did, because it was the Elvis scene when Elvis is dancing.
There's this little boy named Ryan White, and he's a hemophiliac,
Jenny, I don't understand.
So here,
Mama said, here's your destiny.
Yeah, here was this article someone wrote. Here's this article someone wrote in the LA Times: Why Miss America is bad for American women. It was written by Gloria Steinem and Eleanor Smeal.
Oh, interesting.
What the Emmy-nominated miniseries gets wrong about feminism, past and present. This is written by Gloria Steinem, Crow. You can't shit on it too hard.
Well, we'll see. I'll be curious to see what this is.
Well, it's a big article. I don't want to fucking...
Yeah, well, thank you for letting me know, but I'll read about it because
Of course, Hollywood can tell any story regardless of history, but this one is being presented as fact. And it has a blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Gloria Steinem doesn't like it. It depends. The plot of Miss America. The plot of Miss America seems to depend on a trivialization of women of all races. Would a national legislative failure of the civil rights movement be attributed to a rivalry between followers of Martin Luther King Jr. and followers of Malcolm X? So I think they're complaining that the movie made it too much about like, these women were fighting against these women, and it was more complex than that. That
was a plot line that I think is often put out, and women are against it, and they're divided, not unified. Who the fuck is unified?
Oh, Jenny died in 1982. Yeah. Bailey's on it, dude. Look at this guy,
Jenny.
Hey, Bailey, you see this spoon guy in here? You see the spoon guy who fucking wanted a birthday shout out?
So yeah, with
that's a porn bot that wanted that birthday shout out. We're infected now.
So yeah, the Miss America thing. I mean, yeah, that was like a plot line. Let's be honest. This is a television show. It's not going to be 100% accurate. It's done for entertainment purposes too. You can learn some things from it. You shouldn't just base your sort of experience.
Oh, Crow, I feel you.
I saw this.
I feel you.
It is like you got to read your own things and have your own opinions and points of view. But I thought it was a decent kind of depiction of kind of the passage of time in the early 70s. In the early 70s. I mean, they thought the ERA was going to pass. Like that was just like, no, it's a foregone conclusion.
The earned run average.
It was going to pass.
Here, we'll cleanse the palate.
There were plenty of Republican, supporters of the ERA. Plenty. Yeah.
You think the job is going to save you? Chain of command detective. That's all I got from the deputy today. Why, you got something on you?
Look how this is a DVD trailer and it looks so Stone Age.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Well, we wait.
This just reminds me of playing Madden 2007. fucking cutting up weed on a PlayStation 2 video game case.
Because the show, I think, has aged pretty well. If you watch it, it's aged pretty well, you know? Yeah, those trailers were ridiculous.
They were great.
But yeah, I just thought that with the, you know, I mean, again, it was going to pass. And then to me, what's interesting about it is the fact is, when the ERA didn't pass, that was the real, like, the conservative movement was very emboldened by that, and it was very much a reaction to this feminism thing. Okay, you got some black rights through, but this feminism thing, no.
Oh, also something about this movie, the life is like a box of chocolates.
Yeah.
That's not the line. Dave Mandela affected that. It's something else. Well, let me look it up real quick.
They went back and said that?
No, the Mandela effect is something that you hear, something that you've always thought was true but isn't. They call it the Mandela effect because a lot of people always say, like, yeah, I remember when they released him on TV. And, like, that never happened.
Yeah. That did never happen. But I think he said, Mama said, life is like a box of chocolates, you know?
No, wait, let me
Come on, that line is there.
Crow. I'm talking about something real. I'm not. It's not
the mothers of invention. And he's coming.
You know, he didn't get the band right. Frank Zappa from some newfangled fucking band.
MASH. Our next guest, we don't have really enough time to spend with him. We will
listen to that cigarette voice.
Television and radio for the formidable rock musician, publisher, composer, father of future stars, Frank
2 packs
Zappa.
a day. He did smoke 2 packs a day, right? Probably Lucky
voice.
Strikes. That's an unfiltered voice right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hopscotch all over the board. We'll touch some current air.
He's got softball questions because I firmly believe he got into the radio business based on his cigarette voice.
Oh yeah,
he got behind a microphone and they were like, that sounds like radio.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Well, you just scream where they're from.
It's the warning. Yep.
Well, could I read it, or would you read it, or?
All right, it says,
can I read it in communist language, like it's written in?
Neither fear nor suppress. In some socially retarded areas, religious fanatics and ultra-conservative political organizations violate your First Amendment rights by attempting to censor rock and roll albums.
He looks like he's putting a spell on Larry King.
As an alternative to these government.
Yeah, that's the language Zappa came. Zappa was a total, like, he wanted to stick it in the face of the Christian right, which I give him credit for.
I put a spell on you.
He detested the Christian right, which I respect him for.
Who, Zappa?
He had a song called Jesus Thinks You're a Jerk, which I think is hilarious.
Business. This guarantee is as real as the
Frank Zappa hasn't said a word and he's got a presence to him.
Absolutely.
He's definitely pissing his pants on purpose.
He was totally stone sober.
He
never
seemed
partied.
like Iggy Pop light.
I know people who like certain boomers, like second half boomers. He's like a very respected musician, very political, very sort of an alternative sort of guy. He was very political.
And these encroachments are taking place how?
Well, they take place every
they're gay, Larry.
The Reagan administration has taken power. I believe he must owe an awful lot to the group of...
We're going to get into Reagan a lot later. We got AIDS shit coming up later on.
Because they're talking about rock music and lyrics and what's on records and what...
What you're doing is against the law. You owe somebody 10 cents.
Fundamentalist theory, let's call it, in American politics is, I think, beyond the limit of what the government should tolerate in terms of church meddling. After all, these people pay no taxes. They're getting a free ride.
I give him credit, man. He's taking on the Christian. He's taking on the, you know what I mean? Like, he's taking him on. I give him credit.
Would you say that he would get into more trouble now or then for saying stuff like that? Like, did Zappa get punishment for saying this?
He was deemed the voice of the music industry, so not really, actually. I think he was, I mean, I'm sure there are elements that didn't like him, but he was a pretty established musician.
With their point
but he was very much a articulate guy. He was stone sober. He never partied. He was like
he's probably annoying.
So he wasn't a complete idiot, though. You know what I mean? Like, his brain wasn't fried, so he's a weird guy, kind of, but good musician.
Yeah, he named his kid Dweezil.
I know people who, I saw his Zappa on Zappa, the name of the band, which was his kid Dweezil, played Zappa music. I got to be honest, I didn't, it doesn't hit me. I got a cousin who's a huge
Bailey,
Zappa
we got
fan.
AIDS. Bailey says he likes when you talk about the like before his time, like the 80s and shit. Of
course,
70s and 80s.
Because it's you know, you cannot understand your context until you've got to put it in the time right before you. I'm a big believer in cause and effect. You have to know like the immediate dates, what was kind of happening right before something happened. Why was this decision made?
This is what happens on the show. Larry sends me TikToks during the show. Oh, look at that. It's a naked cat. That's ugly. It's a naked cat.
So tell me about this, Frank.
Like a B. If they have for drugs and alcohol, they have a D/A. All right, then we all know.
It was such simple times. Like, it was such simple things to get upset about. There's satanic imagery. Like, now they're legitimately talking about, like, bottle strangling women.
Yeah, well.
Fucking, like, rap lyrics are hardcore.
Yeah.
Listen to me. I sound like Tipper Gore.
No,
and shit.
man. No. I hear you. But still, it was. No. But it's very much the strategy. I mean, this is the cultural war angle that the right has always played. Here are the issues we can score points with. Here is where the distraction can happen, and they always do that. And that's always been part of their playbook. So they go to these same kind of similar things and see what sticks. You know.
Well,
and if one thing sticks, it's a success.
Let's go right to this then.
So here we go. Because that was Frank Zappa on Larry King, heavy hitting. You know,
but this one, so in 1987, Nightline did a town hall, its first town hall meeting. It went till 3:47 a.m.
Wow.
And it was about AIDS. It's 4 hours and 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, this was, again, it was the wet blanket to the sexual revolution, man. People were fucking before this and more. And they were, look at Fauci.
The right to do that.
Look at young Fauci.
By submitting to the voluntary rating thing, you validate their point of view because their point of view is...
Because he was very much, like, the doctors now, the AIDS thing was very much where they earned a lot of their...
I still have Larry King going. I have to scroll up.
Exactly.
Oh my God, there's so much. If you're on acid right now, I apologize.
Stay roughly on the same subject.
We got to go back to how young Fauci looks.
As logically as we can as we go through the evening. Go ahead, sir. If you.
I wonder what he said. Let's hear what Fauci had to say.
You don't to have just. There is a percentage of individuals over a period of time who will go on to develop the
Look at that.
Syndrome.
Tipper Pazel, James called me.
Individuals who have just ARC, in fact, however, and this is not generally appreciated, can be sick enough that they can die from just ARC. ARC can be a very serious syndrome.
What is the score of the Mets game?
I heard Dwight Gooden was taking the bump today. You know, Gary Carter's a good catcher. Exactly. They're defending the championship.
Because we're going to try and do
yeah, it's a huge fucking TV. Look how many people are there to talk about AIDS.
Oh, dude, this was... I mean,
people just didn't know. This is the year of my birth. What is that, fucking David Hasselhoff?
I mean...
Yeah.
Why is it that a person has to have a death sentence knowing when he's going to die before he can qualify for
homophobia was so alive and well.
I mean,
then.
dog, I saw that sweater and I was just like, oh, we got ourselves a...
yeah, well, I mean, yeah, but the homophobia was so fucking real. It was so real. God, it was so... ACT UP was a real organization.
Dude, Ted Koppel did 4 hours on this. We're going to go to look at this.
Setting up the best program in the country. And Paul...
Dude, they just didn't know. It's so like... AIDS was the COVID of its time, but it killed more people. But it killed more people.
No. Actually, COVID killed more. Well, I mean, I guess in the long run.
In the long run,
yeah. But
like at the time, people were like, we're gonna need to shut down. Like, you can't leave the house.
And the sexual nature of it was played up a lot. This completely was a wet blanket.
I'm on weed
for
too,
the
Bailey.
Sexual revolution. Man.
I ate an edible.
It was a wet blanket for the sexual revolution. It didn't affect just gay people. It affected straight sex too. That scene in Naked Gun when Leslie Nielsen has sex with what's her name? Not Arquette, but Priscilla Presley. And they're like, I practice safe sex, and they both are wearing a body condom. When I saw that in the theater, that got uproarious laughter. You know, got uproarious laughter when they were wearing the full body condom.
Oh,
that
yeah.
really meant, that's what sex is like.
Well,
now.
that's like that.
Basically, you fuck with the condom.
Oh, yeah, people thought you could get AIDS from a toilet.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, listen, it wasn't that
and
dumb.
Then after after Ryan White, when he didn't get it from sex, I'm sure that freaked people out hard.
Well, I mean, he was put out too as being like, okay, not
this
everyone who has AIDS.
Plugged in the ass.
No, he's a hemophiliac. But then Magic Johnson, that's when it matured. It became a different narrative at that point. became a different narrative. But in the 80s, bunch of fear. And again, the sexual nature of it was just the real wet blanket.
The Netherlands is one country where euthanasia is
He's like,
permitted.
I want to go home, for Christ's sakes.
The Netherlands is one
becoming a
country.
center for dying AIDS victims.
Koppel was let's watch this.
You want to watch the whole report?
Because I like Amsterdam. It's kind of a cool city. It looks cool. I really like. I've been there 3 times. I love it.
Oh, that's your Cambodia.
I don't know. It's just very manageable.
Stanley. In Amsterdam this weekend, the living remembered the dead.
That's a bore, yeah.
I mean, the whole AIDS quilt. It's like there was definitely an activism around. I mean, it was a devastating thing in the gay community. It was a.
I love how they say it went 4 hours. Like people, like they clearly had programming planned for it. They forced it to be like you made it 4 hours.
Yeah,
it's not like.
I think I remember watching some of this.
Well, yeah, it was until 4 a.m. You had to.
I mean, what month was it? What day did it say?
This is this week. This
would have been like early. Yeah. I would have been just graduated from high school.
So like really caring but not caring.
Period of time.
I just don't want my son to bump into any of them.
Yeah, but we're going through it again. We went through it right after the Christmas holidays, and it's starting again.
There's a new AIDS wave. I don't know what it's coming from. If they fuck on Christmas, I don't get it.
Man, again, it was a wet blanket. That scene in that horrible Reality Bites movie when like Janine Garofalo.
My sister loves Reality Bites.
Had to get her AIDS test. That was like a dramatic scene of my generation. Getting your AIDS test was like, oh fuck, man, because you've been sexually active and it's kind of out there, so something could be happening. My God.
So this is later on in the year. Just the fucking.
Well, yeah, this was. Yep. He's a cardiovascular surgeon. Well, why should he be talking about AIDS? I'm just wondering.
Oh, I don't know.
Risk. I've had knives fall off the operative field, stick in my foot. When it comes to
I don't know. They just got me to talk about this. I don't know. They want me to talk about what? AIDS?
Why can't I smoke in the operation room? What's this about non-smoking?
They want me to talk about AIDS? No, I ain't gay.
I began turning down patients like that about 1.5 years ago.
Oh, he's turning down AIDS patients. This guy's not good.
Those who need their care will.
I mean, yeah, there was.
Here we go. Virus who developed endocarditis, and I refused to operate on those. Now, I have not been faced with an ordinary patient who was recommended to have elective heart surgery, such as coronary bypass surgery.
Now, when the ordinaries come in, I'll do it.
Wow.
But the non-ordinaries, they're gay and fat.
This wouldn't fly. Look at Britt Hume. I'm going to be a future.
When were condoms invented? When were condoms invented?
Well, they were around for a long time, but it was like if you wore a condom,
you literally had to skin a sheep and fucking reverse that bitch.
That scene in what was the mic? Austin Powers when he's like, "You got to wear a condom." Sailors wear condoms. Like it was like in the 60s or 70s, you didn't wear a condom because the pill liberated everyone. Really don't know. I guess he was a real jerk. I think he also had some sexual identity issues.
They were all gay.
That was,
Look, we're going to play Milton Berle and get a copyright for every comedian at that time because he stole all their material.
I'd like you to sit back and relax. You folks that are watching your show, we want you to imagine that you're in your local neighborhood vaudeville theater. Because tonight we are
vaudeville theater.
Vaudeville theater.
Two great vaudevillians who are celebrating their 35th anniversary in show business.
Oh, that's my mother right there.
There she, you see in the crowd. Look at this. Oh. I mean, this is such a classic old school. Second City still does this.
In this era, there were 7 people doing comedy.
Oh yeah.
It was like the panel of the Dean Martin roast.
Oh, I know.
That was comedy for 20 years.
Absolutely.
You threw Ruth Buzzy in there.
Yeah.
Foster Brooks would wander in and pretend to be drunk and be Ken Whitskoll.
Yeah, absolutely, man. The golden era would have been I think.
Hell yeah, Bailey
80s.
wraps up, dude. Bailey wraps it up right there. Congrats.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of rap.
Tell your girl to get an IUD. You could fucking dip fucking.
Yeah, that was a point of contention. But
child labor laws coming into play right here. That was a big 50s, 60s thing. When you break, you fucking laugh because you can't stand how fucking funny you are.
I did that before with characters, you know. like I think I'm that good.
Fucking Milton Berle.
Hey.
That's too my grandpa for me.
Yeah. Was he? I thought the idea was kind of funny, but you know, he goes to see Danny LaRusso, who's now a successful auto dealership owner in the San Fernando Valley, and it's just, I don't know, just the way it was played. I don't know. I just didn't necessarily. I don't know. I just didn't get it that much.
So the choke game. This is the anniversary. This week in 1994, the Pacers-Knicks game, the choke game happened with
Spike
fucking,
Lee.
I
remember
Miller.
this. I remember watching this.
Who were you? Well, the Bulls weren't in, so my family wasn't giving a fuck. But who were you? Were you into basketball in the 90s?
Nah, I didn't know.
You didn't catch the Michael Jordan and Jackson wave. Let's be honest.
Well, I had to because I was in Chicago. I had to watch that stuff. It was ubiquitous because they were so great. But I watched it kind of passively. I wasn't that into it. I find NBA basketball, I don't know, sometimes it just annoys me. They're great. They're phenomenal athletes. There's no denying that. But it's just different now. Game looks different, man.
This looks like a scene from Celtic Pride or something like that.
Yeah,
I fucking hated Reggie Miller when I was a kid.
Well, because the Pacers actually gave the Bulls a series in '98. They actually gave the Bulls a series where the Bulls won by 3 points. But they went to 7 games with Reggie Miller and Mark Jackson. And they had, Smits was a decent enough big guy. And then the Davis brothers, or Davis guys, were actually were pretty good players. So, I mean, they had decent team. They were competitive.
The Davis guys?
You know, I said the Davis brothers, but they weren't. I don't think they were actually brothers. And I don't want to be misinterpreted as saying as a euphemism.
You're saying if every black person's related.
Yeah, they're black. They look the same. But
I haven't seen Cobra Kai yet, but I think I caught on it too late, and now it's kind of bad. So people like they're off the bandwagon.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. It's a little bit. It is. I don't know. It just didn't grip me like certain other shows. I mean, I didn't think it was bad. I'm not down on it. It just didn't grip me in the same way.
Fucking
I didn't get
Jimmy
it right
Swaggart
away.
going strong,
God,
dude.
Still doing his religious thing. Playing the biggest con of all.
Crow, you watched The Last Dance, right?
Oh, the
Jordan documentary.
Absolutely, I watched.
Hell
it.
yeah, dude!
I thought that was actually a highlight of COVID.
That was absolutely a highlight of COVID.
I enjoyed that. I mean, I
waiting for my unemployment payments and The Last Dance was like fucking priority. Fantastic.
You had them for a while, right? God,
let's hear what he's saying. She's being paid to be there, right there. That black lady.
I don't know, man. God,
he looks good. Huh?
After he's had a couple facial tucks. His whole sex scandal, that was like such an 80s. The Saturday Night Live.
What did he do?
Well, his big thing was he paid for a prostitute and filmed them fucking actually. So he had like a sex tape. But I think that's what he did. I believe it's what he did. But I know he paid for a prostitute.
I love you said that, and he's pumping his fist on TV.
And he also, I think he paid for do pretty kinky things, a lot of masturbation in front of him and stuff, and things that were he was. And he was a televangelist, and he did it for years.
He's still a fucking televangelist.
And then him and Jim Baker, they were two. Like that was a 1-2. I remember taking a real glee in that because I do not like televangelists.
You ever wonder you wonder, Crow, when you sit around and you go, "What's Cindy Crawford doing?"
Yeah,
she's doing Skin Secrets.
Treatments.
I heard she's actually gay.
Hey, you should probably be fucking rubbing muffins with fluff. They created the product.
Bumping burgers. They bump. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, because I heard that.
How you feeling? I'm just letting you know we're at 2 hours and 40 minutes. How are you feeling?
I'm running on a little bit of steam.
Let's land the plane then. Let's spend the next 5 minutes landing the plane then.
Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now entering the Los Angeles base.
Yeah.
We will be descending and be on the ground within 5 minutes.
So, Mr. TJ, you're from Appalachia, eh?
Exactly. That's where I'm from. And so
let's go back to Roadhouse.
We're going to go
to plane.
My favorite comedy, Roadhouse.
Is it technically a comedy?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not supposed to be a comedy at all. I find it to be extremely funny. I watched all of Point Blank. Here's the thing about it. This is the effect of Top Gun. Top Gun made this type of character. Every character was like the cocky, like, you know, he's kind of deep though. He's cocky, but he's deep, you know. He's a philosophy major from NYU, this Dalton character, man. He's also complex, but he also has these weird phases of like masculinity that like somehow being a man was enduring pain or like not feeling pain. When he gets stabbed, he doesn't even show the pain. You know, because he's just such a man. It's like, no, you're getting stabbed. You can show pain when someone sticks
getting
a fucking...
stabbed would suck fucking dick, dude.
Oh, it'd be a jolt to your system. You'd fucking know it. Like, whoa. I mean, it'd kick your ass.
That would be something. Getting shot, I'd feel like you'd be too like, oh.